Hello, everybody. Welcome to the losers quarterfinals of the NICV 70 XD. Today we got JQ, Chip, Horror, and Zarin. And if you don't know how this format works, we have a four-way race, and the top two players will move on to losers semifinals. And unfortunately, the bottom two will be eliminated. For today's race, we have the legendary Gerbies commentating with us.
Hey, thank you for having me. I'm super excited for this race. We got some hot 70 runners in here.
Oh yeah, I think today's race is going to be insane. We are getting to the point in the tournament. I mean, the tournament when it first started, like all 16 were super stacked, but now that we're getting a little bit closer to the end of the tournament, it's getting really stacked up here today. We can look at the bracket real quick. Here is the losers bracket. Yeah. So right now we're in the lower half of the quarters. And so you can see that the two winners will get to losers semifinals, and from there they're getting closer and closer to getting to grand finals. A few more matches.
Also two potential losers. So
unfortunately, yes.
We'll see. Unfortunate.
All right. Well, if all the racers are ready, then we can start. Are all the racers ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, man.
Yeah.
Horror and Zarin?
I think almost. Oh yeah, Horror's just starting up. I think Zarin's ready to go.
They said they're ready in the text chat.
All right, cool.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, thank you, Zarin.
Oh, let me make sure I don't have a file. My bad.
Does anybody want me to mute you myself? Some people like to be muted by me. Or can you guys...
submissive behavior, bro.
Yeah, that's not alpha.
Hey, I did have a file.
Oh my god, Casual Speedrunner, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Casual. I appreciate that a ton.
Yo!
Everybody make sure you don't have files. Thank you.
Joke, by the way.
Thank you for the support.
Let's go.
All right, I'm ready.
Of course, Goth. Of course you're interested in the outcome of this race. Hopefully, if things go your way, you race them next.
Does Gothic play the winners of this?
If Gothic wins. Gothic's in the other race,
right?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Right.
So everyone's good. I'm going to count down from 3, and when I say go, everybody resets your console. Everybody ready?
Aye.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're gonna see a little bit of lag. I have to sync up everybody's stream so that they're all starting at the same time. So it's gonna take a little second before all the racers actually start on stream. But they should be starting soon. Looks like that's it.
Do what you gotta do for 4 streams. Oh my goodness!
There we go. Here we go. Dude, I got this. I've been doing races for the last like 2 weeks. I got this on lockdown.
You honestly, like, I remember watching one of the first couple, and like, there's always, the first, there's the technical difficulties. So that was really fantastic.
Oh my god, dude, the exhibition match. We did an exhibition match. Oh my god, the amount of clusterfuck that was.
Oh my god. I couldn't even imagine.
I've gotten things together. So here we go. We got JQ, Chip, Horror, Zarin, and this is going to be a very interesting race. Like I was talking about this before, we're kind of a deep ways into the bracket. We're in the latter half. A lot of people have already been eliminated. We're starting to see this is getting really close.
It definitely is. The competition, the fact that there's so many top seeds in the losers bracket, it just spices it up already.
yeah. So if you're looking for the quote unquote underdogs, Horror and Zarin are underdogs. I feel that heavy quotations. Yes, they're all on console, by the way. So JQ and Chip both have 48s. JQ has a 48-41. Chip has a 48-57. Horror has a low 49, and Zarin has a low 50-01.
Okay, so ranging from like high 48 to low 50, which is honestly not very much.
Yeah, I want to say something like Zarin in the first race. He messed up really bad in CCM. He missed a coin on the slide, and then he also messed up in secrets and SSL when he was trying to back it up. He lost probably over a minute in basement. Was tied with Horror upstairs. Almost got 3rd place, was less than like a minute behind JQ in their race. So
dang.
I even though Zarin is again like the underdog, by no means a free race. I think he very much showed that even with a horrible mistake early on, he was able to catch up, play well, keep going, and make it a close race all the way up to the end.
And that's what you want to see from like the not underdog, you know what I mean? Like that's pretty cool. Like keeping up with these players, even though the PBs just don't matter that much, and they're all doing Womps 9.
Ooh, that's also nice. Everybody's routes are pretty synced up. Unfortunately,
cool.
Zerent bonked, but everyone else got 12.8.
Mates, oh, unfortunate. A little bit behind already, but we don't know how Womps is gonna go. It is so nice that they're all doing Womps 9 though, because that was pretty satisfying to see them all just kind of like do their little movement to that door riding at the same time.
I also want to go in. There's a little bit of tea coming into this match. Horror and Zerent were both knocked into losers bracket by Jaquarium. Jaquarium is the one who beat them both, and he's the reason they're in losers. So this is a little bit of revenge. If they're able to bop Jaquarium here, that takes him out. Not only that, Horror and Jaquarium were both part of the exhibition match that started during the qualifiers, and Horror beat JQ. So Horror won the first race, JQ won the second race, and now this is their third race together in this tournament.
My goodness. So they're looking to take down Jaquarium finally, maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe move on with Jaquarium.
They also could move on with Jaquarium, which is also pretty funny. If Horror and Jaquarium continue to race, have like 5 races together in this tournament, that'd be kind of funny.
It would actually be hilarious. They're just basically, duo buddies in this tournament. Let's see if Jaquarium gets going for texture. I believe Jaquarium was going for a salt the first attempt. I'm not sure, but
yeah,
I mean, it's nice to know. It's a nice little time save. Go for a little swag in the tournament.
He's definitely a salt guy.
Yeah.
All the races so far, he's been going for it. Horror missed Owlus, and so now him and Zerent are looking basically tied up.
Okay, yeah, and Chip Groove going for 100, starting off Pro Cycle pretty good.
Yes.
Looking...
Oh,
They're
and now
all kinda doing
JQ
100
misses
now.
Owlus.
Oh, man. Yeah, okay, 3 are doing 100 now, so let's see what kind of cycles they get.
Yeah, it looks
okay,
like...
so Chip made it.
Chip made pro?
Yep, Chip made Pro.
It looks
And,
like they're
they all
both-
made fast at least.
Yeah, they're doing
so
fast cycle, which is not very much slower at all.
That's for a race. That's really all you could really hope for. That's pretty sweet. Chip is saving a couple seconds there, so that is nice.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a good Womps Fortress. When you start off the race on a good footing, it does not decide the whole race, trust me, but it's nice to get that good footing at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
it looks
Aquarium-
like pretty clean hundreds. Ooh, I hope that doesn't miss the cycle for JQ. Just that little butt slide.
Yeah, that's rough. Okay, yeah, they're all finishing up 100. Looks like there wasn't too bad for really anyone. Oh my goodness!
Oh no! Okay.
No!
So last race, JQ dove off next to the piranha plant, clipped through the wall, and died. So as long as he doesn't do that, this is still the best 100 coins from JQ we've seen. Did he not get the? Did he get the red?
Wait, I'm not sure because usually you see like almost like a half cycle backup, but he's kind of in between that, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I think he's okay though.
6. Yeah, he's good. He's good. He got the red.
Yeah.
No, JQ!
JQ is officially way behind.
Oh no,
goodness.
JQ!
That is, I mean, JQ's gonna be playing catch up here. That is like actually devastating.
Womps 100 has taken JQ's life for a second race in a row.
What the heck? Womps is so cursed. Like, I feel so bad for JQ. I mean, he's basically just have to play his ass off now.
I mean, if anyone could do it, it's JQ. He does have the best PB here.
Boom.
He is a very seasoned 70 runner. He's been grinding his ass off. I definitely think JQ can pull it back, but he has to really like take that deep breath, recollect all his thoughts, and just that's it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's a death. Who cares? It's over. I can't change
Exactly.
it now. You can't go back and undie.
Exactly. He got a fast cycle again, so he's all good. He got that confidence back, but dang, unfortunate to see that as I think the other runners are all kind of finishing Womps here.
He got pro.
Yeah.
He got pro. Very clean pro. So that's
There we
good.
go.
He came back, went boom, clean pro. I'm back in it. Who cares? I didn't even see that death. Did you see that death? I didn't see that death.
No, I did not.
Here
my
we see
goodness.
Chip leaving Womp's Fortress first, with Horror and Zarant very close behind him. It looks like a 646 Womps from Chip, 651 from Horror, and Zarant skipped the split, so I'm not 100% sure, but all within like a few seconds of each other.
All kind of sub 7 Womps basically. So other than obviously Aquarium, which we'll see how that goes. You know, like this is why I think it's cool. Like I know it sucks that happened to Aquarium, but we could see here Aquarium's movement really come into play here. He's like, you know what, like, you know, let's do this. Like we know JQ's a fighter, so.
Oh yeah, he's not the one who's just like to give up like that. He's got a good mentality. Especially with like so much race left, there's so much that can happen.
Definitely. Okay, so Chip is still in the lead by a little bit. You know, just very chill now. Like not too many mistakes ever since that. At least I have seen. Everyone's just kind of coasting now.
Yeah, the beginning of these races, the beginning of this race has been going pretty well for the other 3 runners. Like I said, like, I mean, they're all doing wing cap at the same time, so no one's like that far behind. It's not
We'll have
too
to see,
bad.
I guess. We'll have to see a Dark World.
We didn't.
One Dark World death could bring JQ right back in it with at least one other runner.
If there's anything I've learned, I've watched quite a few of these now. Plus changes everything. That is, you do not know what any race is before Plus. Especially both Jaquarium and Chip Groove will be doing CCM 17, which means they're both going for double Tama Plus in SSL.
That definitely is a lot more pressure, you know, on the run, especially in a race. I don't know if I could do double plus, at least for a while in a race yet, just because, like, that's just, I don't know. It's a lot of pressure. Like, maybe for a PB, but race, you know, that's confidence.
The crazy thing, oh no, Horror takes a death in Dark World.
No.
That's
oh
rough.
my goodness. We were kind of talking about that, which is, you know, pretty crappy, but that's what kind of JQ needed, you know?
Yeah,
now JQ just needs one other big mistake like that, and he's right back in it.
Yeah,
which is,
seriously.
Like, kind of nuts.
One thing that has been a common trend in this tournament is to both either mess up CCM 100 or mess up Plus or mess up both. We've seen both Callie and Chip. Callie messed up CCM 100 and decided to go for double plus, messed up double plus, and decided to go for HMC early.
Oh my goodness.
Chip also had a very similar thing where he went for HMC early because double plus wasn't working. Then he died in Lethal Lava Land 100.
I've done that one time. I just completely failed the double plus because I failed the penguin race, and it's just like complete meltdown.
Yeah. But, so we've definitely seen some interesting runs so far in this tournament. Looks like both Zarant and Chip missed the throw.
Yeah, they both did. It's not too bad, though. At least the first Bowser throw is honestly, like, it's not too bad.
Chip coming out with a 959 Dark World, just that barely sub 10.
That's solid, like, solid pace.
That's
Chip's
definitely
gotta be
49
pretty
pace.
happy with this.
That's a great beginning for him.
Okay,
and
nice. So Zarant's out now.
Yeah, Zarant has a nice second place lead right now.
Yeah.
10-11 Dark World exit. And also very, very good. Very nice pace.
Man, it's kind of that Dark World death on horror.
Oh
really,
no, Jaquarium!
they're all kind of in their. No! Oh my god! No!
Not like this, JQ. Not like this.
He's gotta fight. He's gotta fight. Come on, JQ.
Come on, I believe in Jaquarium.
That's brutal. I was just about to say how all these runners are kind of like 10 seconds-ish apart, and like JQ kind of was catching up there, and it's just like, you know, really unfortunate to like.
Hey, like I said, we haven't seen Plus yet. We'll see. We haven't seen
True.
Plus. We haven't seen Plus. Tippy meltdowns. TTM getting screwed over a bunch of times. Like we've seen so much stuff.
And here we are entering into CCM. Like, I don't know. Anything can happen in CCM too. I guess it's not as bad in 70 because I've been doing so much 120.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're still both honestly pretty rough sometimes.
Chip doing Penguin Star first. We've talked about this. It's nice. If you die on wall kicks, you will not get the text box twice, which is always nice.
That is nice, actually. Actually, Gothic has a good point. Tippy meltdown, it could happen. Like, you know, it happens to everyone.
Yeah.
It throws, TTC,
Rainbow Ride is, I think, I've been watching. I mean, when I did the qualifiers, I saw a lot of runs. And if anyone's been watching Ouija, I don't mean to call anyone out, but like we've seen quite a few Ouija pace runs die in Rainbow Ride. I've seen I've realized from the bottom to the top, Rainbow Ride is probably the biggest killer for 70 runs late game.
Yeah, like, and that kind of goes for 120 as well. Like, there's just so much pressure because you're so deep into the run. And 70, same kind of thing. Like,
I think it's weird. Rainbow Ride is not like I wouldn't consider it a very mechanically difficult stage, and I think a lot of people would agree that's not a very mechanically difficult stage. Other than Lakitu bounce, most of the tricks are fairly simple. It's the punishment. If you make even one small mistake in Rainbow Ride, like right now, Chip dived off the edge of that. That's like a 3-second mistake. Whatever. He didn't clip. He'll be fine. In Rainbow Ride, that probably would have killed him. like that tiny little mistake kills you all the time.
That's a good point. The super punishing mistakes, always chunks of like 10 to 20. There's never like the 5-second time loss. It's always chunks of 10 to 20.
Like even Reds, which is the safest star. Like how many times have you bonked on Reds and then just fucking lost so much time in Rainbow Ride? Like it's just horrible.
Yep, just complete meltdown. That is such a meltdown kind of like star too. But anyways, okay, back to the race here. How's it looking? I don't even know who's. Okay, so Chip is finishing up 100.
Yeah,
doing it without the penguin, where Horror is, right? Horror and Zarantar.
Yes, they're both doing CCM 18, so they're fine.
Right.
So they're gonna be getting an extra star in CCM. We will see the routes meet up after Chip does his first plus. After that, then we'll have a better representation of who's actually ahead.
Right. Yeah, thank goodness we don't have HMC earlies as much anymore.
No, we were talking about that, how before when a lot of people went for HMC early, it was really weird in races. Luckily, this is not going to be a problem here.
Yeah. Just because for anyone wondering, HMC early, the routes just like until you get to Tippy, the last few stages, it doesn't really line up like the race. So you just can't really tell who's ahead. That's the problem. But this is nice, you know, everyone's kind of do the same route. So nice. Zarant on 100 as well.
Yeah, Horror looks like he's kind of picked up the lead a little bit over Zarant. After the Death in Dark World, he was behind. Now it looks like he's a few seconds ahead. And JQ's still trying to catch up, getting 50. Yep. He's at 15 stars. All he has is 100 coins. He does do CCM 18, which means if he does get a double clean plus, he will save about 8 seconds on Horror and Zarant, which is very, very nice when you're this far behind.
Yeah, that's a nice chunk. Yeah, especially when you've had an unfortunate lobby so far.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably one of the most tilting things about this game is when you have a bad beginning. Like it pretty much just always puts bad vibes. So hopefully I really do hope JQ can come back from this and oh my goodness.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
JQ jumped off the went for the red coin and missed
on the bridge.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't know why every time I talk about it he dies. I swear to God.
Aquarium. Yeah. You're not allowed to commentate for JQ anymore.
I just wanted to catch up, you know? Oh, look at that. He took it really wide to the left. So basically, guys, when you jump way too far to the right, you have a big chance of hitting that roof. And that's what happened. He hit the roof. It's so brutal. Like, I did that 120 recently, and it's so punishing. It's just like, oh, you're dead.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Even like seasoned racers, you know, JQ is a seasoned racer. He won the Saucy 70, the second one. Which
yes.
you're another Saucy 70 winner, are you not, Gerbies?
I am. I was season 1 winner. I would say the competition is definitely spiced up a bit, but I definitely took some W's. You know, took down Armada, Tabby Storm when Tabby was super warmed up in the runs and stuff. Callie's so many people have improved since though.
Yeah, Callie is definitely improving. Oh, okay, we're seeing Chip do plus.
Chip. First plus is a success.
Yes.
Chip clip, you could say. Oh, the memes already start. But he did it. Oh man. It is funny, actually. Chip was saying that he doesn't actually do chip clip himself, and I just think that's just really fun. Like, he doesn't. No one needs to do anything, right? But it's just really funny. You know, you're the person. I'm sure that's like the big meme.
Oh yeah.
Missing the second bomb though, unfortunately.
Yeah, not too bad. At least you get the first plus out of the way. He still has backups. He has a few backups, so it's not too stressful, not too horrible. So we'll see.
Just getting the backup there. And as Horror and Zerent are going to basement, Karam's just entering BBH, so we'll see how that goes.
So I was saying that after the first plus, you'll see the routes line up. Chip's already done the first plus. These routes have basically lined up. Chip has done his extra star that he needs to do. So it looks like Chip's kind of got a nice little lead right now. He's already getting his third. He's already almost out of SSL as Horror enters SSL.
And as you say that, Chip does get the second plus, so that is absolutely huge. Because obviously, like, this is just that star that you can lose like a minute or maybe even more. You know, you can have complete meltdown. So Chip is definitely looking good right now. Comfy.
Does Zaya go for Zaya? I imagine Zaya does Tsukushima, right?
Exactly. Yeah, Zaya not going for Zaya cycle. You got to go for your own strats.
He has to take the 2-second time loss. He has to.
Zerent getting plus.
Yes.
There we go.
So that's really nice to see. Only one plus fail from the 3 racers, and it wasn't even too bad. He backed it up pretty quickly. It loses like less than 4 seconds if you get the talent back up real quick. And Chip moving on to LLL, and he's kind of taking a commanding lead right now.
Yeah, like he's looking so like he threw away the bomb the one time, but I mean, I still think the hardest part of plus is still grabbing the bomb correctly. Like it's
one frame.
It's just so inconsistent. Like
it's one frame. It's a frame perfect trick. 30 frames per second isn't the worst thing in the world, but frame perfect in a 30 FPS game is still tough.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Imagine if the Lakitu didn't go for Lakitu bounce.
Yeah, I know, right? Like Tama going for Tama plus. I'm sure Tama goes for Tama.
So yeah, Chip's getting some. Yeah, Chip. I'm just sorry. Chip's entering Lethal Lava Land, getting some easy stars out of the way first. Lethal Lava Land's kind of the stage you see the most amount of people get different routes for. JQ gets a very clean plus, by the way.
Yeah,
that was
nice.
very nice.
It's looking good. Getting that confidence back. Like we could, we could see him come back here.
It's sad because I feel like JQ's playing really well. Like every time I look at his screen, he's playing. He's doing one of two things. He's either playing out of his mind or dying. And it's rough. It's rough when you're playing those days when you're like, I'm playing well, but I'm making these small mistakes, and it just happens that these small mistakes kill me. And
That's
I lose
kind of
so
just
much
what
time.
Mario is sometimes. It's do or die. As we say that, Horror getting lava boost.
And Chip not
feel
getting
good.
lava boost. Chip died.
Oh,
so
wait,
there.
who died?
Chip died on lava boost.
Chip died.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh my. That's like exactly what these guys needed. Like that actually sets the pace back quite a bit because Chip was setting the tone.
Yes. He still got a lead, but
Yeah.
it's smaller. It's smaller. It's less than a star now.
It is nice that you do spawn back in the volcano. Like that is such a nice death.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't realize how much time the star select screen wastes. Like spawning into the volcano, I think it's like a less than 10-second death because there's no star select screen.
yeah. It's like it's actually kind of crazy. That's why like now you runners out there go balls to the wall, for that for those LLL strats in the volcano because I mean if you die you spawn right there. So no point. Why not go for it all?
Hey, you heard it from Gerbies.
Other than 100 coin.
True.
Let me take that back.
Very true.
Anyways, go for triple bullies here. Horror. Let's see if we can boom.
Nice.
There we go.
Easy.
That was clean.
Yeah, other than the death from Chip on Lava Boost so far, clean Lethal Lava Land, nothing too bad. I think Lethal Lava Land's considered one of the more basic stage, nothing too crazy. Lava Boost is kind of like the scariest strat. Past that,
pretty much.
You're usually good. I feel like it's another one of those stages though, like if you mess up and get burned, it loses a lot of time.
Yeah, it does. Like it's kind of like that's why I think LL can be annoying because it's you're able to do it so consistent that if you start messing up, it really hurts. Yeah. It's like
big mentality.
Which is kind of crazy.
It hits your mentality, especially because like you're so close to Fire Sea, and a lot of runners put pressure on their Fire Sea exits. So like, you're out of plus, you're out of lobby, you're on pace for a good Fire Sea, and then Lethal Lava Land just kicks you. Chip getting his last star. Ooh, getting a little bullied.
Oh yeah, that is. Oh my goodness.
Getting a little bullied. Come on. Hey!
There we go. All right, Zarin now come to the bullies. Let's see how.
Ooh. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh man, the punch. Unfortunate. Oh, there
And
we
we
go.
see-
Nice turnaround.
We see Horror and Chip are like 6 seconds apart now.
Yeah.
21:46 from Chip and 21:50 from Horror, putting this as a 4-second race for first place.
Dang, and JQ on says they're on the Rommel in chat.
Oh yeah. JQ knows. JQ knows.
JQ knows. But actually though, this is crazy. Yes, 6 seconds apart. Chip and Horror is looking good. You know, well, I guess it's really their race to lose right now.
Yeah. Again,
It's-
top 2 advance, so if they both continue to play very nicely, don't make any big mistakes, which is much easier said than done, then we will be seeing them both advance on to the next round. But again, easier said than done.
Yep.
I don't know if we'll be seeing any Chip clips today, actually. I know, like we said, I know Chip doesn't do it. I know JQ doesn't do it. I don't think the other 2 runners do. I think Frostbite's been the only person we've been seeing Chip clipping.
Yeah, it's just one of those strats that like it saves a little bit and loses a lot.
Yeah, it's like 0.7 saved, 8 seconds lost.
It's just like, yeah, the give and take isn't necessarily very even there, but you know, if you're consistent at it, that's the classic speedrunning mentality. You save that 1 second, right?
Yeah,
So...
it is nice. It is nice.
Oh, Chip went for it. Chip went for it.
He's
Oh,
feeling himself.
man.
I respect it,
Chip,
though. You gotta
you know-
respect it.
Respect, yeah, respect. Chip went for the chip clip. You know, that's it.
And actually, with that mistake, Horror looks like he's ahead.
Yeah.
Horror is exiting this tunnel before Chip.
So-
Chip has gone for front sub before. I don't know if he's gonna. No, he's not doing front sub.
Imagine if Chip loses within like 6 seconds because of chip clip.
That'd be ridiculous. Oh, as I say that, Horror goes underneath the fin.
Oh no!
He's gonna slide
no.
off. Oh.
The lag is insane. Look at Horror's screen.
2
You can
frames
see
per
the
second?
Frames.
PowerPoint! We're getting a
Yeah,
PowerPoint of DDD!
That is, see, I was just talking about this before the race, but when you mess up during lag, you literally lose twice as much time, maybe even more. So it's like really, really punishing. So hopefully that wasn't too bad, but it definitely looked pretty framey.
I totally agree, by the way, Raccoon Billy. I put underdogs in heavy quotations because I know for a fact all 4 of these racers can kill this race.
100%. And like even JQ here, like he's fighting back, and like I'm kind of excited because maybe by Tippy, like JQ could be caught up quite a bit. You know, who knows?
Like I said, I want to. We always talk about like, oh, stuff could happen. I want to revisit some of the things that have happened in this tourney. Flixer fell off on THI piranha plants and fell into the water in like THI and still won that race. He got first place with falling off of the piranha plants in THI, going into the water, swimming all the way around, climbing up to the top where you like talk to the Koopa, and then jumping down and grabbing the star.
What?
Yeah.
You guys, that goes to show, keep your mentality, just keep going, you know, be a robot.
On top of that, we've seen several Tippy meltdowns. We've seen like, I'm trying to think of like some of the crazy things we've seen in races.
Horror catching up here. I think Horror is now officially in the lead because he just got lava boost and Chip didn't.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
That's
Yeah,
very nice for Horror. Horror is in first place.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I hate about 70, honestly, is that you almost need lava boost sometimes, like just to gate. Like that's just so much chunk of change that like you kind of need in 70. So like not hitting that lava boost is unfortunate, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's a nice little time save for Horror. Definitely makes a very interesting race.
No, Chip did lethal lava line 100s and then was killed by a bully at the end of it. Callie went for THI Reds and Snowman Lands Reds along with HMC early. So again, just a few things that have happened in races before. Just showing off that like anything can happen. Zaren get early Ellies, which is nice. He doesn't quite get the nice ending movement, which means he loses a few seconds, but
it's like right in between, you know, Chip and Horror, like right in between.
It's nice.
Cause yeah, like we'll take it, you know. So Chip finishing up as well as Horror. So Horror Wait, what exit was that? 20. I didn't actually pay attention. There's 26 something.
26-25 from Horror and 26-31 from Chip. Both of these players could 49 with these Fire C exits for sure, no doubt about it.
Like, we definitely have seen mistakes from both of them, but like overall, they're looking pretty solid. So
yeah, if you're getting a mid 26 in a race, that's nice breakdancing. If you are getting a mid 26 in a race, I think that's real comfy. That's like, maybe not, you're not super happy, like, oh, that's not an amazing run for some of these players of this caliber, but that's still like, that's nice.
Nothing to be like mad about by any means.
Yeah, for sure.
Xerent finishing up as Chip is doing 100 coin.
And JQ does not seem too far behind now. I mean, he's still in Fire C and he's still got a little bit of a ways to go, but I feel like he's slowly chipping away at this right now.
Chipping away.
Oh
man, the memes. But for real, like he's been playing pretty consistent. I mean, I'm not going to talk too much about it because every time I do,
yeah, you're not allowed to talk about JQ.
He's doing good for now. We'll come back in a little bit.
Oh, I think he got Lava Boost with the cool pole grab ending. So that's,
really?
that's a nice, yeah, with the side flip pole grab.
Oh, that's nice. It's a nice ending. And Xerent getting double box break. That's, oh man, you love to see it. I actually didn't see what the others did, but it's always fun to get and see. The double box break. Man, it's actually kind of crazy how RNG dependent this 100 is. The horrors.
Oh yeah. Wet Dry World 100 is the most RNG heavy start in possibly the whole game, really. The only ones I can think of, like SL Reds, maybe BOB. I mean, sorry, SL 100, maybe BOB 100. But in 70 star, it is 100% the biggest RNG
for sure,
without a doubt.
There's just like a lot of places where random coin just can absolutely shoot out. Any of these boxes, if you're not exactly in the right spot, it has a big chance of just like boom, like that. But he has a backup. That's the nice part. 1 coin.
Unless you're Aleph and you do the weird route and get 2 coins extra. Okay, we saw the triple jump. I think Horror hit it. Chip also just hit it. Very nice.
So 2 triple jump wall kicks done.
Yeah, I know Chip has been grinding out those triple jump wall kicks. I think he's gonna go for both of them.
All right.
Which top of the, yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, top of the town is a much scarier triple jump wall kick. It saves less time and loses way more time if you miss it.
Yeah, for sure. That's actually so scary. Like,
yeah. Oh no, Chip deciding to go safer this time, going for not just doing 1. And Horror is maintaining this lead. Not a huge lead, but he's playing well and maintaining it. He has about a, say, like 15-second lead on Chip right now.
Yeah, like Horror is actually like found the rhythm right now. Like that's exactly what they wanted. Like, so wait, is Chip doing, wait, are they exiting a different star?
What?
38 and 39?
Wait, why does Chip only have 38 stars?
Is he doing SSL red or not reds? Is he doing reds in THI?
Did he forget a star? He does not do this normally. This is not anything I've ever seen Chip do, by the way.
I'm saying.
I'm close with Chip. I watch him do. I've raced him.
THI reds. This is the only thing he can do that doesn't save too much. Doesn't lose too much time.
Legitimately,
that's pretty much the only thing.
He forgot a star. I legitimately think.
Yeah.
He forgot a star.
That is brutal. So I guess we'll see if he goes. Maybe he can swing by Wet Dry World again on the way somewhere.
I'm going to assume at this point, with how much it's going on, SL Reds is just the best bet. Just SL Reds is your safest, easiest, quickest star. No weird routing, no going back to stages and trying to re-enter.
No going in THI cave.
Yeah. Oh, and Rowan, by the way, thank you very much for the $5 donation. That will go straight to the prize pool for the runners. Thank you, thank you.
Ooh, to Aquarium hitting the triple jump wall kick. Let's go. Get that confidence.
I know he goes for both. I know JQ goes for both.
Yeah, that's what we're saying, Shrek Dog. Could be Reds as well. It really is up to Chip if he goes for SL Reds or
SL Reds is both faster and safer, so it's much more likely to go for SL Reds.
Yeah, that would make so much sense. That is definitely the play. Aquarium setting up the second one.
Well, I mean, SL Reds is pretty close to
Let's go.
100 coins. 100 coins is very close to SL Reds, so I don't think he'll have too much of a problem adapting to it. It's definitely an easy star.
Definitely.
Oh, is that a backflip from Horror? Yep. Oh, I should switch to Horror's audio.
Actually, yeah.
Forgot we're watching Horror. Horror is pacing now.
It is funny though, because like when Chip exited, I'm like, wait, I thought Horror was ahead, and then you look at star count, right? And it's just like, oh man, what's going on? So it will look a little funky here, but overall, like it is really close still. Like it is. But Horror is in the lead.
I think Chip did not do shocking arrow lifts, if I'm correct.
Okay.
Which is, like I said, that has to be a mistake, because that's the shortest star in the stage. If you're going to skip a star in the stage, you don't skip shocking arrow lifts.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Even with that mistake, though, Chip is definitely still in second place. I got a comfy second place. Messed up log wall kick. Horror said, fuck log wall kick. I'm just going to go on the log, which, again, I think is a totally a understandable response in a race. That log wall kick, that log can smell fear. It knows if you're scared. It can get into your brain. And the second you're not
twice, it's just actually insane.
The second you're not 100% confident on that log wall kick, it will eat you alive.
Like if your angle's slightly off, if you don't have the right amount of speed, even if you do it too perfect, you mess up because you're too high up. You try to ledge grab.
You could try to grab the log. You could hit the invisible wall on the ledge, the corner. Like there is so much that can happen.
Or getting the second one.
Yeah, or
I think. Sorry, I was gonna say I think Chip went for breezeless, but then missed it, so then got the backup. But that backup doesn't really lose much at all. That's why I think going for breezeless, if you know it, is definitely worth, because it's almost like saves the same amount as you lose almost.
Yeah,
which is like kind of insane for one of those strats.
You're losing about 3 seconds if you back up breezeless from the regular strat, but you're also saving 3 seconds. I think it's worth it if you're feeling like mostly comfortable with it. I think it's a very cool strat, and it kind of depends on just how much you like it, honestly.
Oh, Horror not having a good time with the moles here. Oh my goodness, this star is so fluenty. Like if you don't have the flow, you know what I mean? Like you lose so much time to lag.
Yeah.
Really unfortunate here for Horror. This is what the other runners need though, right now. Especially Zarant and JQ trying to get back in here. Well, Zarant's pretty close behind.
Yeah, Zarant's definitely not too far behind. Also getting the log wall kicks, which I think to me, TTM is a very scary stage in 70, and I think the log wall kicks are why it's so scary. That's like the scariest part.
100%. Like I will say maybe the mushrooms, like maybe if you're like in just started 70, the mushroom section is really scary.
But for runners of this level, I don't think you see too many deaths on the mushrooms anymore.
As Chip goes to the mushroom section.
Yep, clean.
Hey, we're good. No curse.
And Chip is starting to catch up in star count. I don't really know how it's going to work out because he has to do SL Reds, but if the star counts are similar, then it looks like Chip's kind of catching up on that weird mistake.
Yeah. Horror taking the breeze. I actually didn't see if he went for breezeless. Sometimes, like, it's,
nah,
you know,
he didn't.
It really just depends. It is an annoying trick. Like, it's like all about the height and everything.
Yeah, it's a very, very specific trick, but like you said, like you're never gonna lose a run to miss breezeless. Like a run's never dead because of breezeless.
That is so nice. Like just knowing that you like pretty much 99% chance you won't die other than the chuck you screwing you.
Yeah, or clipping in but not getting onto the ground and you just ground down into death. That has happened. JQ misses breezeless, unfortunately. At this point, JQ I'm sure is just sending everything. He knows he has to. He has to just play well.
And Chip and Horror both land Snowman's Head, so they're both looking pretty good here. Like, they're... I know Chip... Oh, yeah, so this is probably where we're going to see SL Reds.
Almost definitely.
There it is.
Oh, no, he's doing Box Star first.
It's basically the same movement there, though.
Yeah, like I said, it's a pretty easy star to just kind of pick up, even if you haven't practiced it. He does 120. He does the regular strat for triple box, or the Box Star. Not triple box jump, whatever. He'll be fine. He'll be fine with SL Reds.
It is nice having that like 120 knowledge, like just a little bit. Like you'll just be that much more comfy on a bunch of these random strats, knowing the game a bit more.
Yep. And we see Zarent going for Snowman's head. Definitely one of the most frustrating stars in the game.
Yep. It can lose so much time, and it saves a lot of time. Ooh, there we go.
Clean.
All
Oh,
right, we got
JQ
3 out of 3.
dies on red.
Oh no! Wait, the mushroom section.
Yeah,
Oh
we shouldn't have said anything.
I just said something, dude. Oh my.
Are we just gonna have to sit and watch in silence from now on?
Man, I just can't mention areas.
Yeah, we can't talk about Mario. So how about those
People
minigame
love
island
it.
speedruns you were doing?
Man.
Okay, Chip only has 51 stars.
Wait. Is that just muscle memory going, or is there gonna be an extra star and like
Is he doing Toxic Maze? Yes, we totally Toxic
Maybe.
Maze then.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Wait. If you get like a really good toxic maze, it's not too bad, right? Like if you know all the strats, because I know he does 120, and if you know the strats, it's probably not too bad, especially if you get like the glitch through the wall or whatever, right?
Armada's talking. He may just enter Wet Dry World on the way to Tippy,
Oh, okay.
which is another probably not that big of a time loss.
It's a short star that he needs, right?
Mhm. Yeah, because
in Wet
Shocking
Dry
Arrow
World.
Lifts is
Right.
a 13-second star. Toxic Maze incoming.
No, it'd be funny. We just see Jiku head straight to basement. Just toxic maze. No, we're
well,
good though.
I think he. Okay, yeah, yeah, he might just end up entering Red Dry World. See up slide. Woo!
Ooh, Chip showing off that movement there. That looked really swaggy.
Oh, it's so nice. He has a 14 on that star.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is honestly, I've never grinded that. It looks pretty intense. It kind of reminds me of the TTM camera lock a little bit.
Ooh,
On the
Zarent
slide.
missing Mips. He bonked into the wall.
That's
Oh, and he misses the backup.
Oh, really unfortunate. This is really brutal for Zarent. But
Not too bad. Caught it in front of HMC. Only
Yeah.
one miss. That's a few seconds. Not the end of the run.
Opium. No, he's honestly definitely in it still.
Horror. Okay, he gets the walking.
That backup is so finicky, and you pretty much almost never get the button press with the side flip. Like, you have to ground pound at the right time, but like it still just like feels like RNG if you don't have good height off that wall kick.
Yeah, you have to the key to any runners who are curious, hold back when you triple jump so that you triple jump at the height. You want to wall kick at the height of your triple jump. If you just hold forward, you'll hit the wall prematurely. You want to wall kick right at the height of your triple jump, and that'll make it practically 100% consistent on pressing the button. We see Zarent, nice triple jump box.
Yep.
Box jump.
Yeah, box. Yeah. Horror going for left side. Hey, looking good. Chip now going for Christmas Miracle. Getting that height. It looked pretty. That looks good. Yeah.
I think
looks pretty clean.
When we've talked about this before, and like how first place and second place both advance, but the mentality of it all is really nice. I think it'd be really good for Horror's mentality, because he unfortunately lost his first race, and then his second race was canceled due to his opponents dropping from the tournament. So this is only Horror's second race, and he already lost the only race he's in. So if he gets first place and beats like Chip and Jaquarium and Zarent, like that's a really nice mentality boost going into losers semifinals.
I'm sure you'd have so much confidence going in. I feel like that's just maybe how it's going to be. The top two here, honestly, will probably be pretty confident.
We're finally getting this star. Hey.
On the way to Tippy. Okay, so this is when Horror takes the lead, right? As you can see it, right?
Yes.
Chip, you wasn't sure, kind of, but now it's definitely, you can see it. Horror is a bit ahead, but it's not like too crazy, because as you can see, Chip is coming up the painting right there.
He's heading up the staircase as Horror's already in Rainbow Ride. Yeah. We see JQ and Zarent are pretty close behind us. Okay.
Oh my gosh. You did it. It was you this time.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Man.
Should I just turn off JQ's screen so we stop talking about him?
Really, just like, guys, this is just how it is sometimes though when you're doing runs, right? Like it just happens, you know. Sometimes you just Mario doesn't, you know.
I'm trying so hard to be.
Work.
I'm trying to so hard to be. Whatever. We see nice Lakitu bounces for both Horror and Chip. That is the scariest star in Rainbow Ride, I think personally. It's kind of like Pless, where if you mess it up, your backups start running lower and lower, and as you
Yes.
run out of backups, it gets more and more tense, which means you're more likely to miss it. And once you run out of backups, you have to do a very, very slow version of the star, and it's just awful. And you could die on it. So it really is like the Pless of Rainbow Ride.
It really is, and there's that RNG of it throwing the random shell at you.
Oh
too.
my god. Well,
Like,
that's okay.
so much. There's just so much weirdness in this game that sometimes the game just says no.
That's a you thing, Gerby. The game hates you specifically, Gerbies.
I've been shelled there too many times, honestly. Like I'm like, yeah, I landed Pless, just perfect snipe on me.
If you don't know, recently Gerbies landed on the plank. He didn't get like hit by a shell beforehand. He landed on the plank and then got hit by a spiny that the Lakitu threw. And that's only you, Gerbies. I'm sorry.
Like I have seen it from a bunch of other runners, but it definitely is insanely unlucky. Like it's so unlucky. So anyway, speaking of unlucky, Chip is not unlucky. Looking pretty good there.
Yeah,
Wow,
it looks like he's had a clean Rainbow Ride so far. Hit pro triangles. Horror also hit pro triangles.
Oh man, pro triangles. I really do like that star. It's really hard to do on pace sometimes, but like once you have the muscle memory down, it's such a nice time save because like it's really not too bad.
Triangles is one of those stars. It's why Mario is such a cool speedrun. It looks cool. It's fun. It's fast. It's precise. It's like all the cool things put into one.
Legit. Very fun star.
And we
I
are
would say.
seeing Horror exiting Rainbow Ride on 49.24 best possible time.
And Chip is exiting Rainbow Ride now. So man, Chip is pretty tight. Oh my
died
goodness.
on pro triangles.
Man,
Chip has 49.40 best possible time out of Rainbow Ride.
that is really unfortunate for Zarin because he definitely needed. He was slowly catching up, kind of, but you know, oh man.
Yeah, right now Zarin and
Shoot.
JQ are definitely hoping for some TTC meltdowns.
Yeah.
Speaking of Gerby's clips, maybe a death at the top of 100 coins.
Yeah, I mean, you know, accidentally bonk the wrong way into an invis wall and then get flipped into the center. You know.
I don't know if I don't know how much you've been watching. I don't think a race has gone by without us mentioning your TTC 100 clip.
Honestly, like, it just goes to show you could die anywhere and just lose it all.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh, okay. That's why you get the extra red. I've been trying to learn the extra red, like fast movement, because overall it loses like almost nothing, and you get the extra red. So,
Yeah,
like, that's kind of cool.
So the red takes technically 2 seconds to grab the safety red in TTC 100, but the extra safety means you can full send it on the coin boxes, and there's a lot we've missed. JQ fell off Lakitu bounce, still survived. Zarin has died a few times in Rainbow Ride, and Chip fell down on TTC 100 and is trying to make his way back up. I'm sorry, there's so much stuff happening at once.
No. That's good. I keep forgetting that we're in Tippy, and there's so much happening.
There's so much Mao in our brains.
Okay, this is literally what these people want, though. Like, Zarint and JQ need this. Oh my goodness!
What is Hori doing?
This is just a meltdown, you know. But this is Mario, you know. It's Mario Classic meltdown, you know. Let's see if Horror can get back.
I don't know.
Oh
There's
my
so
goodness.
much happening right now.
So Horror's trying to catch this cycle, but it's kind of.
Oh no!
No! Oh my god!
Hori, come on!
Holy shit!
Oh, we are seeing like 4 Tippy meltdowns in action right now.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness! Horror almost got burned. Oh my goodness!
Now, Hori and Chip are basically synced. Chip might actually be ahead.
Yeah, like that. They both had meltdowns at the same time, and Horror's was just longer, I guess. And now Chip's caught up.
Yeah, it's a pretty close race between them. As we see Zarin now in TTC.
Yep.
They better not. They gotta keep it together now because a fall in bits, mess up on flippies.
Like
could be
Zarint is flying in here. Like unfortunately for JQ, like he is catching up, but hopefully, like you know, Zarent is kind of in the spot, you know, to maybe take the second place or first, because
Yeah.
it's just really just depends on like the rest of the, you know, Tippy and the throws and everything. I don't know. I guess 2 stars apart is kind of long or a bit. Still,
Not
but
too much in TTC though. You gotta remember these stars are short, or
They
really
are.
short.
did finish the 100, so now, yeah, we'll see. JQ exiting Rainbow Ride now. It looks like we're gonna see all the TikTok clocks. Let's go. Let's see. So much content happened at once there. That was insane.
there's so much Mao.
That was amazing, though. I love that. I've never consumed so much in my life.
Right. I
At the same
think
time.
Chip is slightly ahead of Horror now. Although, as I say that, they're doing the same star. I'm going to assume they both have reds and I guess a flippies left. I guess.
Yeah. Wait. Or Toad? Wait. Did they do
No,
Toad?
they both
before
do
or after?
TTC 69.
Oh, okay. Oh, Zarent. Okay, getting a re. Oh my goodness.
Are you safe?
You know
Are you
what?
safe?
You got it.
We're safe.
Yeah, I actually can't believe Horror didn't die on all that. Like, Horror
I
fell,
know.
like 4 or 5 times or something.
He,
There. Like,
he just kept falling and kept he ledge grabbed at the last second on one of those.
like that could have like actually made Zarent catch up so much if, but he held on.
With Chips, other than Chips TTC 100, this TTC has been very clean from Chip, it looks like. I think all the other 5 stars went very well.
Yeah.
And Chip is definitely ahead going into bits.
Yep. Chip is officially ahead, but like not too far behind is Horror here.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a missed triple jump wall kick in bits, like, difference. This will come down to, this is a missed throw difference, honestly.
Yep, for like first and second here.
Mm-hmm.
Zarent, unfortunately, like there will need to be some big mistakes from these runners for Zarent to catch up, but it could happen.
The
We'll
biggest
see.
thing I could think of happening now is dying on the triple jump wall kick. There is a way you can bonk and you just die.
Yep.
And I have seen, I mean, we've seen actually people die on Final Bowser before. JQ died on Final Bowser during the exhibition match. So
Man,
we'll see.
that is unfortunate, man. All the crazy stuff happens in races. Chip, okay, Chip's looking good.
Horror's
Just slipping
pretty
up.
close now. He's going up the slope. Chip just
Yeah.
went up.
This actually could be really close for first.
This is
here.
a
like
few second difference. Oh, and like that, they're synced. They're synced. Oh, but Horror gets the moving left, and Horror's ahead.
Oh, we got stuck
Well,
on
he
the.
got-
Wait, they're on the
But
same
Chip
cycle
gets
now,
a better cycle.
right?
No, Chip gets a
No,
better
no,
cycle.
no,
Ah,
no, no,
they're like
no,
tied. They're
no,
completely
dude.
synced now.
Yo, it's down to throws. Yo, holy, look at this sync, bro.
That is
This
exactly
first and
synced.
second sync is kind of nuts. Yo, Zarent just finishing up though, so if there's a complete meltdown, Zarent could be in this. So we'll see.
All right,
Oh,
Chip has
unfortunately-
very fast throws. Yes, the first one. Horror throwing already on the second. Is that left? No, it hits.
It's good.
That hits. Oh my God.
Horror's in the driver's
Chip,
seat. Horror's in the driver's seat.
And that's it. Horror
That's
wins.
it.
Horror wins.
Horror wins, and now let's see if Chip is gonna guarantee the second here, inching towards that. It's classic Gerby's move. Inching
Wow.
towards the. There we go. Boom.
Wow.
GG.
Oh, missed the
Dang.
star. 50-23 from Horror. A 50-23. Wow.
Dang.
GG's to Horror and Chip. We also gotta give some claps. Claps for everybody. Come on.
Yeah, GG's. Good stuff, guys. That was a lot of fun. Especially, you know, chat. You were, you know, coming along with us for the ride there. That was a lot of fun. As you see, JQ, you know, getting that desktop in there.
Unfortunately, that does mean that JQ and Zarent are eliminated from the tournament, which is very sad. They both performed very great. I'm so happy they came out. I'd like to thank them both, but
Yeah, big GG's to both JQ and Zarent.
mhm.
Still putting on a show. JQ was like nailing a bunch of the strats. It's just really unfortunate when you get a bunch of deaths, you know?
You can, I think sometimes you could think like, oh, you know, I got knocked out like in losers quarters, didn't make it as far, but you gotta remember, this wasn't just a bracket tourney. This tourney had qualifiers. 70 people entered this tourney.
Yeah.
And so these players, I think, are getting 9th place out of 70 people. So
I
definitely.
mean, you got to be proud of yourself regardless, you know,
Mhm.
of getting knocked out here, because, I mean, there's a lot of good runners. Like, there are.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see. Definitely GG's to Chip and Horror as well. Good race from both of them. That was a crazy double meltdown, though. Like, that could have, like, they had meltdowns at the same time, and, like, that was, like, the opportunity that almost Zarant or JQ kind of needed, but they got it back together. You know what I mean? So,
Mm-hmm.
GG's.
All right. Do we have a Horror? Would you like to tell us anything about that? How do you feel about that run?
I feel pretty good about that run. I feel like it was sloppy at times, and then I was having 10, 15-second mistakes every once in a while, but yeah, I feel pretty good.
It's got to feel
Yeah.
good winning, getting first place.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty consistent.
Yeah, that Flippy's mistake though, man. Like I was like shaking, like I just
Yeah.
could not get up.
That is, like, doing TTC moving like that is so rough trying to back it up, because, like, if you're just slightly off in any angle, it can actually completely F you, you know? It's, like,
Yeah.
really brutal.
Yeah.
GG's, though.
Yeah, TTC
Yeah,
is
GG's.
so hard to back up. I think you did a really good job, just because like sometimes when I fall off, I just get so frustrated. I just can't do it, and you handled it very
Yep.
well. So, Chip. So, Chip, want to tell us anything about that run?
Oh, I mean, what could I say? I mean, like, okay, so up to SSL, stellar, right?
Mhm,
Second
yeah.
lava boost, whatever. For getting shocking arrow lifts, whatever. That literally isn't even that big of a time loss. I think it's like 3 seconds.
Yeah,
if you forget it.
So what
Yeah,
what
that's-
happened? You just forgot? You just
Well, yeah, because like I was exiting the stage and I was like thinking of how I wanted to handle THI secrets in advance, and then I guess my brain just took that
Yeah.
and ran with it and said, okay,
Okay.
go do THI secrets. But I mean, like I said, it's only like a 3-second time loss. I mean, I can't be mad about my gameplay. I feel like I started playing worse as time went on. Maybe that's because I had to like kind of think a little bit more in the macro sense, like what stars have I done, what stars haven't I done, and I wasn't able to like just focus on performing them because I had to keep track of my star count and stuff.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, that
Um,
kind of can throw you off a little bit.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It was just like, you know, like you said, it just threw me off a little bit. But overall, like I feel like I played very well. The only mistakes that I think suffered from like nerves toward the end were probably like toward TTC, I
Yeah.
guess.
That
Yep.
100 looked a little rough, and then trying to back it up is hard.
Yeah, and I feel like the throws like went pretty well despite having to back up my controller situation with the old brawler.
Oh yeah. So your retro bit gave out yesterday, correct?
It started showing signs of the end of its lifespan yesterday, and I got some electrical tape to try to see if I could get the connections to be stable, but it doesn't look like it's gonna function. So
Yeah, unfortunate.
yeah, what are you gonna do? So
But at least you went for chip clip. We saw that.
you know, like actually, when I exited
Respect.
LLL, I looked to see if I was in the lead, and I was like, I mean, I got to do it for the people if I am, right?
The-
Like,
yeah,
if I-
the
if I-
Yeah.
the people's
if I
champ.
don't-
Liked it.
if I don't feel super threatened, I gotta at least try. So
I respect it.
I feel
Yeah.
like from here on out, I'm not gonna go for shit like that. Though.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Good call.
you know, keep it as safe and clean as possible. And take my risks where I think I need it. But
Yes.
yeah,
Totally. Well, GG.
Yes,
Good race.
GG's. Congratulations to both Chip and Horror. They both advance on to win losers semifinals. We can take a look at the bracket real quick. They will be facing off against the winners of our next match, will be happening in just over an hour from now. Actually, about exactly 1 hour from now, we will have Frostbite, Cali, Gothic racing. Zine has informed me that he is most likely unable to make the race, unfortunately. But the race between the other three racers will still be going on. Top two advance, bottom one will be dropped from the bracket with so that'll be happening in just about 1 hour.
Ooh. So don't go too far away because we definitely have a lot of hype matches coming in. So wait, who's racing?
Callie, Gothic, and Frostbite.
Woo!
Yeah, that's
Some
a
hot runners.
rough one.
And they're good at speed running.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all. So thank you, racers, for joining me. You're all free to relax and enjoy the rest of your day. Everybody, give them all a follow. We got all 4 of those racers right there. All of them amazing 70-star runners. They're all doing crazy great things. Chip just came back to streaming. JQ's been on the 70 grind for a while. Horror's coming back to the 70 grind. Zaren's been popping off. We gotta give them all a follow. And then not only that, but we have our wonderful commentator. A very handsome and talented 120, currently grinding 120 star over at Gerby's. Please follow him as well. Amazing,
thank you.
Amazing runner and just amazing streamer as well. Always a fun time. Very positive, fun, welcoming environment over there.
Well, I appreciate that. It was honestly a lot of fun calming this race, and I really do like this kind of format. It just like that TTC. It just snuck up on us. Where Chip and Horror were doing that, like both kind of having like mini meltdowns, and like when first and second are having meltdowns at the same time, it's like holy crap, that's epic. So I really like this format.
Yeah, thank you so much for co-commentating with me. I had a great time. But I think that's everything. Thank you all so much for watching. Yes, we will have another match in just under 1 hour from now. I will start the timer. Please stick around. It's going to be the other half of Losers Quarters, so stay tuned.
GG's.
Mamma mia. Nighty nighty. Ah, ravioli. Ah, mamma mia. Nighty nighty.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the other losers quarterfinals of the NICV 70 XD. Today we got a race between Frostbite, Callie, and Gothic Logic. And on commentary, we have the absolutely stunning Squeaks.
What's up? How's it going? Happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me. What a race we have here. 3 incredible runners, Nick. I'm super excited to be here.
Yes, this race is going to be very, very exciting. If we look at the bracket, we got the winner of this race will go on to loser semis to face Chip Groove and Horror, who just won a race like an hour ago. Unfortunately, Zine was feeling sick and messaged me he's unable to make it to this race today. But if you're unfamiliar with the format, the top 2 players will proceed, and the unfortunately bottom 1 player will be eliminated from the bracket. And honestly, I don't think we got too much more to introduce. Are all the runners ready?
1 sec.
I should be.
Make sure there's no files.
Runs
No,
are valid on Usamune, right?
Sure, why not? That's worked out for
That's a
tournaments in the
strat.
past, right?
I've learned that strat actually from a
Yikes,
tournament.
yikes.
Yeah, I'm good.
No, okay. All right, Callie, you good?
Yeah.
All right, I need to make sure I have my timer set. Oh, shit. There we go. All right, I'm going to count down from 3, and when I say go, all the racers will reset your consoles. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're going to see a little bit of a delay on our side.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, everybody.
They already deafened. Never mind.
We're gonna see a little bit of delay on our side. That's because the program I use to sync up everybody's stream to make sure they're lined up properly delays their streams a bit. So we got a few seconds before the runs actually start. But yeah.
Nick, tell me, now that they're muted, we can be honest, right?
Mhm.
Who do you think is going to win?
Oh,
Who's going to be in the first place in this race?
I already have it written down. I already have Gothic getting first place because Callie dies on an invisible wall in TTC, and Frostbite's gonna get sound glitch and bits. So
Okay.
yeah.
So it's just scripted. What you're trying to say is that this has already been recorded and you're just watching VODs.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this whole thing is cheating. Okay,
Alright.
good. Yeah, I think it's going to be Callie.
You think
I think so. I think Callie is going to come through. He's going to pull through. He practices a lot, so I'm a big fan, and hopefully he puts some magic on the console. We'll see what happens, though. Good race. Honestly, it could be anyone.
Okay,
I mean, Frostbite winning would be kind of an upset, but he's still a very talented. All 3 of them are like gold.
Jokes aside, yeah, all 3 are freaking amazing runners. Gothic has the best PB in the entire tournament with a 48.29. Callie has been on fire lately. Got a 141 in 120 star last week. Also has a 48. And, Frostbite, like you said, underdog. He's the one from winner's bracket. He's gotten the furthest so far. Like, Callie and Gothic were both knocked out first round. Frostbite's the one who made it to winner's semifinals and just barely lost in bits to Nicholas and Flixer, which Flixer also has the other best PB tied with Gothic. So like, even though like I said, like Frostbite is the like underdog, I really, really, really like, he's been playing amazing lately, especially in this tournament. He has been doing stellar. He PB'd in the qualifiers to make it into the bracket.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he
that's
PB'd.
really sick. Well, yeah, it's super exciting. I mean, you've seen so many of these. Where do you think is going to be where the deciding factors take place? Do you think it's going to be a lot of small things? You're saying that there could be a sound glitch. I mean, who knows? Where do you think is going to be like the biggest division? Because I feel like it's going to be close, especially in the early stars, because I would say all 3 are fairly consistent, but I'd be super interested in what you think.
So I've been watching so many of these races, and I think for certain in the early game, Plus has been the biggest deciding factor for these runners. In the first round, we saw Callie mess up CCM 100 and then mess up Plus, couldn't back it up, went for HMC early and had to do THI reds and SL reds to clean
Oh my
up.
God.
Yeah.
That is a tournament nightmare.
And-
That is like
and-
actually the worst.
And that's I'm fairly confident Cali would have been able to win that race or definitely do a hell of a lot better. Second, winner semis, Chip Groove, same thing. Missed double plus, went for a backup lethal lava land 100, got killed by a bully, had to do HMC early, forgot a star.
Oh my God.
He forgot to do THI reds to back it up, and then he lost that race because of it.
Of course you do.
And we've seen other races. I've seen like every single runner fail plus multiple times. Zeus and one of the races recently with Zeus and Failman, they both failed plus like 3 or 4 times, and that was like the big, huge deciding factor, and having them have a hard time catching up. It's
Gotcha.
So that's like the biggest early game, and then Tippy. But everyone knows about Tippy.
Ah,
Everyone's seen
I hate Tippy.
We just saw a 4-way Tippy meltdown like an hour ago.
Oh, really? I missed that. I saw the first half. But,
Yeah, so like that, and there's so many deciding factors. So early game is nice. Having a clean Womps Fortress is nice. A lot of these racers have told me like, I want to clean Womps. It gives me the confidence to just power through the rest of the run.
Yeah. Well, speaking of clean Womps, looks like Gothic has missed Canalist twice now. So that's not what you want to start. I think you said this brilliantly last time where, oh no, and a third time. At this point, I feel like, you get so tilted. But take your time. It's better to be a little slower on your first than miss it, because it can be absolutely troublesome.
Gothic
and he finally hits it.
Is definitely like he's a little bit of a nervous racer. He's said this before, but he also last race was 48 pace into Tippy. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So Gothic has the ability to just pull out an insane run.
Yeah.
So it kind of depends. Hopefully he can bounce back from those class mistakes and get that confidence going and not like just power through the rest of it. Frostbite falls off during TTC, during Womps 100, not TTC, not there.
Dude, this is what I've noticed, Nick, is that like all these races are like a balance beam act where you want to be safe because you don't want to make these massive time loss mistakes, but you also don't want to go for too safe of a strat, because then what can happen is like you'll just be at a disadvantage, especially if you're going against such talented racers. So like if you lean too far on either side, you're not gonna fall off and not win the race.
I think
so I'm interested to see what people go for, because it might be even safer to be a little more safe and consistent than go for something that can be hugely troublesome.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. Like it kind of depends on the level of your racers. If you're a fair bit better than your other racers, you can kind of go with safer strats, but all the 3 of these racers are all very, very like Frostbite has the worst PB, but with the strats he goes for and the consistency he's shown, like in a race setting, he is very much on even ground with these 2 other racers.
Sure.
And so
For
like
sure.
I don't think anyone can really let up the gas too much, because like you'll just get eaten alive if you do. I know Frostbite is a send it guy. He has done CCM 17 every single race, and he has done chip clip every single race. And I think he does breezeless all the time too. He is a full send it. I don't give a shit. I'm in a race. I'm going to go. Who cares?
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it works out. Very interesting to see. I didn't know that, actually, that Frostbite went for chip clip during races.
Yeah.
Doesn't Chip not even go for chip clip? I mean...
Chip blessed us earlier today. He said he looked at the stream. He was ahead. He said, fuck it. And he blessed us with the magnificent chip clip.
Oh, he did? Good.
Good.
That's,
I mean, he missed it, but like that's not important. That's not important.
Oh, okay. So, I think that is important, actually, Nick.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny? It's this Swamps is, I would say, is all right. I've seen like, especially Frostbite and Gothic making like these small little errors. For Gothic with like 3 missed Canalist, I wouldn't say is small, but just also like small little adjustment errors. I think that's, as you were saying, is the nerves.
I mean, even though Gothic missed Canalist 3 times, he's like 2 seconds behind Frost and a star behind Cali. So, like, even with like 3 Canalist misses, this is not even like that far apart of a race. Cali gets a very clean Womps Fortress.
Yeah. I
It's
feel
hard
like
to-
Callie is like a wizard of Mario, where he's like trying to find new ways of practicing and respecting the old methods of practicing while coming up with his own. And I think that's really cool, because I think from Callie, especially in a race environment, you see a lot of consistency, and that's the big key.
Consistency and adaptability. One thing of note is in his qualifying round, he missed CCM 100 and said, fuck it, let's do double plus. And then he did double plus on the fly, looking at the route on Wikipedia, and then he got first seed with a 49.06 that run.
That's amazing.
That's how he got first seed.
He looked on Wikipedia while he was running. Is that what you're telling me?
To look up how the secrets movement.
That's awesome.
So Callie's definitely like one of the most adaptable in a race environment. Like if he messes up, he's just like, all right, what's next? Like, how do we back this up? He's known for his insane backups on like every star possible. Like he's
That's
definitely
what's so funny. It's like a mix between classical music and jazz music, where classical is very structured and you have to know the route, but you have to pay respect to the impromptu as well, and that's where the jazz comes in. So Mario can be often right down the middle of like, you don't want to be too structured and not adaptable, but you also don't want to be too jazzy and not listen to the classics and know the pad.
I think all of these racers like are able to walk that line pretty comfortably. Definitely like a lot of people doing new strats.
Oh, no. Callie forgetting the button. So that's not that big of a deal. He's just gonna miss.
That's not one of his new strats.
That's not planned.
Yeah, as we're heading into the Dark World, this is also like a big deciding factor. A death in Dark World is incredibly easy. The cycles aren't a huge make or break. Obviously, it's nice to get a good cycle. Callie's probably getting normal at this point. Maybe we'll even see a aptly named.
Oh no! Don't risk it, Callie. Don't risk it. Don't do it, dude. But very competent Dark World, I would say. Nothing too like a Jammies Dark World is what I'd call it. Very cozy. Nothing too bad. An early mistake can often be a blessing because it makes your later way easier. It doesn't force you to go for something that's way more intense. And Frostbite, let's see his movement here on the moving platforms. Very cozy as well. That's
he got really a nice. I believe that was Shig. I believe Gothic is like also getting Shig.
Yes, perfect. So the difference is, correct me if I'm wrong, like 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Between Shig and normal. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I hope the race doesn't come down to 4 seconds.
I mean, honestly, I mean that would be crazy if this race comes down to 4 seconds. Honestly,
my heart can't, Nick, at my age, my heart can't take that.
Oh, if you do not want heart heart beating races, I'm sorry, this is the wrong tournament.
Oh no,
there's been
too late.
So much crazy shit happening. Oh, there's just been too much for me to take. I'm pretty sure this tournament's taken a good year off my lifespan.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, Callie is playing actually quite well here.
957 Dark World.
Unbelievable sub 10, which is absolutely commendable.
Yes.
Really excited to see if you can keep it up. I mean, as you said, the beginning is like laying down the foundation, and if you have a good foundation, then you can build some great things off.
And the big thing again about this tournament is it's top 2 advance. Like even if Callie takes this commanding lead, the real the necessary race is between Frost.
Does he fall off?
Yes, he falls off. Yes, he falls off. Yes.
Oh no, Callie, what are you doing? Nick, that's your fault.
That is.
Nick, that's your fault.
I do it for the content.
For this.
I do it for the content.
A little bit of a detour, a little vacation.
Hey, island hop.
Roundway ticket.
That's an easy island hop right there.
True. Yeah, that's really good.
I was trying to say top 2 is the most important part. So this race is between Gothic and Frostbite right now, but fuck me, I guess. Callie's only got like a less than 5 second lead now.
Yeah. Well, good. It's going to be close. Oh, and as a reminder to the audience, 2 people get to progress and 1 gets eliminated here. So you can imagine it is pretty cutthroat. You just don't want to be in dead last here. So that's what they're really fighting for.
Yeah. So yeah. So you're just trying to take out one other person. You just need to beat one other person right now. Which is kind of scarier. Some of the people tell me like, normally it's like, oh, I go out with someone else, and this time you go out alone.
In the darkness.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Just don't be last. Hard to not be last with these racers, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, what, Callie, Frostbite, Gothic? Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
Don't get last.
Just a few shitties, as I call them. No.
All right.
Trash.
So I believe both Callie and Gothic will be going for the more standard CCM 18 route. I know Frostbite is definitely going for CCM 17, which means he will not be doing the Penguin Star. He will actually be doing double plus instead. Ooh, as he struggles with the Penguin glitch.
and just as for my own benefit, double plus saves 8 seconds if done correctly.
If
correct?
you do clean double Tama plus. If you
Oh,
do clean double Tama plus,
that.
it's 8 seconds.
Oh, yeah, are we allowed to swear? I'm sorry.
Fuck it.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. I was like, wait, I don't know. Alright, good.
We don't have sponsors.
Alright, perfect.
Yeah, so you have to do a clean double Tama, but if you get it, man, that 8 seconds is nice. That's a nice, like, that's a difference between like a 27-26 Fire Sea. It helps with the confidence. It helps get a lead. Again, we're talking about it like you're going up against, if you're Frostbite, you're going up against Gothic and Cali, 248 runners who have competed for a long time, have been playing for a long time. Like, you gotta pull it out, all the strats. You can't, like, if you
It's
lose,
all about swag. Let's be honest, Nick. This Zoomer TikTok bullshit ass attitude where they go for all the fucking 0.5 second time saves just so that people can type easy in chat. Let's be honest.
They're just
They
trying
don't
to
give a
push
shit.
their damn sexual archetypes.
Yes, they just want to be notorious. That's what they're really milking. Let's be real for a goddamn second.
But yeah, so we'll see. I believe I'm hoping we see some clean pluses from everybody. Gothic bonks on the blue coin switch, going for the Atom Pass route, which saves about a second. Has a nice little fun jump off the slide. We'll see how that goes.
Hey, can you hear me better, Nick?
Yeah, that sounds better.
Thank you, chat. I love you. I was on my webcam mic. That's the mic I use when I'm being toxic. Look at Callie going for this slide. It always scares me. I know they seem cool as a cucumber going for it, but it always scares me. It looks like they're about to die.
Yeah, it is scary. I've actually recently started learning it. I die a lot.
Okay, gotcha. So it is terrifying.
Yes. So Frostbite's leaving CCM. We will see the routes line up after the first plus. Once the first plus happens, that's when we'll know who's actually in the lead. At this point, it does still look like Callie's got a slight advantage over Frostbite, but we'll see with those 8 seconds he could save.
I mean, just from the gameplay alone, Callie's made one pretty big mistake, but the other runners have made small little mistakes. So that's sort of how I would summarize it, except Gothic with his cannibals. So it is a pretty much back and forth as of right now, which we did expect. But when those big deciding factors, the big bosses of Mario stages come into play, that's when we'll see who's really prepared for this NICV tournament.
Oh yeah, this is when the shit starts hitting the fan. Like we're getting towards the latter half of the tournament. The first half, like about half the racers have already been eliminated. Like it's starting to get tough.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. There's gonna be tears, blood, sweat. I mean, that's all the drama. And here's BBH, which is the notoriously best stage in Mario.
Yeah, speaking of like tears, blood, and sweat, like BBH really just gets into the grid of all that, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I'm always surprised by BBH because it seems like it's so out of the way. Like, it seems like it shouldn't be in the 70-star route.
You know,
but, you see how quick they get these stars, and it's over before you know it.
Me and Chip were actually theorizing a route. It would have done double plus Lethal Lava Land 100 with the lava boost. Which if done perfectly, which is very difficult, and if you got actually 0 lag, which is not possible, you'd save 1 second.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. I'm glad. There's people like you who keep the game moving by second by second.
A second that is not possible on console. But any MU runners, any PC runners out there, you got a second right there.
Yeah, good. There you go. Well, Frostbite's playing pretty well here now. I mean, all that consistency, which is good to see. I mean, Frostbite does have the worst PV, but here he goes for 2 pillarless. Let's see if he can get them both first try.
Yeah, this is going to be a big deciding factor between Callie and Frostbite right now. Ooh, Frostbite dives. He can still back this up. He doesn't.
Oh no, that's not great.
That's not too bad. He has 2 backup stars.
Backup.
Yeah, he has 2 backup stars, which means he has a little bit of breathing room. But the thing about Plus is like, the second you miss one, you have less backups, and then you miss another one. Now you have no backups, and now you have to do double Plus in a row with no backups, and it starts getting scary. And like that pressure builds up, and it's like, fuck, I can't reset. There's nothing I can do.
I mean, even with the backups, the fact that he's deciding to go for 2 pluses, it just basically takes off his time. Oh, you're showing pants, ridiculous. You listen to just a pawn of chat.
Hey, listen, we can't all be like super rich partners like you, Squeaks. I know when you get partnered, like Twitch sends you the Lambo, they send you the yacht, you get all like that.
Lambos.
Some of us affiliates, we have to like do what we can to try to do anything, okay? Like
I've lost touch.
it's the little guy. Yeah, you're just too disconnected. We missed Callie getting a sick medium bomb backup. You have one frame to grab the big bomb, which is what most people do. He got a medium bomb, which makes him much slower, but he was actually able to back it up cleanly and still get the plus first try.
Which is cool, but it's so scary.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, it's like one of those things where you can literally die at any moment. Is what I feel like. Like one little mistake and you're going into the freaking whirlpool or whatever it is. So the fact that people are willing to risk a medium bomb, especially that Callie is willing to get a medium bomb, that really shows that his confidence is out the wazoo.
Yeah, a lot of runners just opt to throw out the medium bomb, go for a backup, and like not even risk the death.
That's what I would do.
If you miss the bomb grab and you back it up, you're losing max 4 seconds if you have a clean backup. Like it's not that big of a deal. But if you go for the medium bomb and you die, that's like 20 plus seconds lost. So it does definitely take guts to go for it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see that. It means Callie's probably in a really good headspace that he hit that. Which is good to see, that sort of confidence.
Oh, yeah. And Callie is the first one heading out of SSL with Gothic hot on his tail, just entered LLL. And then Frostbite. This is like a 10-second race right now. I said plus was one of the biggest deciding factors, can completely swing a race, and we've seen a lot of races have these really bad deaths at plus, and all 3 of these runners got out of plus very unscathed. I mean, Frost had 1 backup. That's not that big of a deal, and this is a close race.
Yeah, I mean, it's a testament to their skill and also a testament to their consistency. I know all of them have been playing, well, I know for sure Callie and Frostbite have been playing a ton. Not so sure about Gothic recently, but it's good to see that practice paying off, paying off in a tournament setting.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The consistency is insane, and I have so much respect for all 3 of these runners.
Yeah, Callie doing a little bit of a fudged up movement going into the volcano.
Nice
which
pro
is
boost.
Great, but amazing boost to make it up.
It looked like he was going for the wall kick ending and accidentally grabbed that pole, but no death.
Don't listen to Callie. He's going to play it off like he's wearing sunglasses like a cool fella. That is absolutely accidental. That was a mistake for sure.
But hey, no death.
Movement.
No death.
That's true. But the place to die is in that volcano, right?
Yeah.
If you were to die in the run, it would be in there. So.
Yeah. So you don't get the star select screen. You just spawn right back in the volcano, and that saves just actually a way more time than you would think. Frostbite with another clean pro boost. And then he gets the wall kick ending. I told you, these racers are sending it. They are not afraid.
Maybe that's the attitude. I mean, because they're all within a few seconds. I mean, there's no place to take a nap here, Nick.
No.
You've got to be at the edge of their seats. They're leaning in. That's for damn sure.
Like, yeah, if I'm a racer in here, I'm like, oh, let me check up on the race. Let's see how it's going. I'm like, oh shit, they're all right there.
That's right. There's no banking in sight. They're all going for pretty big, scary things that I would never go for. So.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. So Frostbite also doing a wonderful movement here. Can be a little scary in that second pull jump, but he nails it, which you love to see. And yeah, no big mistakes at all. I mean, once again, I think this race could be one of those things where it won't be the big mistakes, but might be the small things that separate these runners.
That being said, I've also seen races where everything's nice and cozy going upstairs, and then shit hits the fan.
We've been scarred. That means maybe this will be the exception, Nick. I mean, who knows what'll happen.
I always say this every time I see a race. I really deeply hope one of 2 things. Either one, every racer plays to the peak of their performance. They play absolutely amazing, hit the stress they're going for, and we really see best competitor win. Or I want everyone to colossally fuck up the same amount.
Frostbite taking a death on the big bully.
Speaking of really rough deaths.
Nick, why do you keep cursing it, man? Every time, I want the runners to play the best of their ability. Frostbite dies at that fucking frame. I blame Nick, honestly. No offense. It's all Nick's fault.
Yeah.
I hate you now.
Yeah, Frostbite's probably going to be pretty mad at me for that one. That's a very frustrating death. I think that's probably a bigger mental pain of a death than especially when you're having a clean run up to that point. That's more mentally frustrating than
100%. And it's so, and that's
loss.
a good point because, you know, there was this Olympic athlete interview, a figure skater who had said like the hardest thing to do is to make a mistake at the beginning of the routine and continue on because that mental factor. And I think it happens during Mario as well. If you get tilted on some stupid, frustrating death, like that is going to be something to battle because now you might play a little more nervous. You might be going for things that you shouldn't. And so that's going to be interesting to see how that'll affect Frostbite. It's sort of his biggest mistake of the race so far.
If there's anything I've noticed though, I've seen the Frostbite race a few times. I think he can bounce back. I think he has the mentality. Like he gets mad, but like I've seen him bounce back from really bad mistakes before.
For sure. I mean, I'm curious to see if he can bounce back against these runners though. That's one of those things where a death may not be acceptable. That might be the nail in the coffin, but we'll see. I believe in Frostbite, very talented.
Coming out of LLL, Gothic made up a little bit of time on Cali. They are practically synced right now.
Oh man, this is gonna be a good race. I can tell.
This is like a Fire Sea cycle away. I mean, the Fire Sea cycle is gonna be a big deciding factor coming up in here right now. If you miss it, it's about 15 plus seconds lost, like just right there, flat out. And this is like they're practically synced right now.
Yeah, I mean, as an sort of like an intermediate 70-star runner, Fire Sea is definitely, as I get better, is like one of the most important stars in 70 because that if like you don't get that fast cycle, the lava boost cycle, it's almost impossible to get a PB that's even close to these guys, you know?
Oh, no.
So that's their expectation. Like that's their benchmark. If they don't hit the fastest cycle, they're behind.
Yeah, when you're going for a 48, you kind of need it.
Yeah, for sure.
Not all of us are Ouija and can be like, miss lava boost, still get a 24-5x.
Yeah. No, for sure. So, I mean, I hope they all get lava boost, truly. Gothic,
Cali messed up a little bit on the sub, and now Gothic has taken the lead coming into the final star of DDD.
Frostbite chip dip.
Yes! Let's go!
He did it. Massive.
Hell yeah! Let's go, Frostbite.
That was good. That looks sick, actually.
You should do it.
And I'm calling it chip dip. I know it's chip dip. I just think chip dip was way better.
All right. Both Cali and Gothic get out of the Manta unscathed. Nice. Frost also goes for front sub. And his stream cut out. No! Did he get it?
Splice.
Okay,
there's no way. The timing is just way too good. Guys are literally splicing. There's no way. We gotta check his console right fucking now. Maybe that shit will play out in the race 70, okay? But in the NICV tourney, we gotta check that console. No way.
This is looking a little shady from Frostbite. We have to call in some refs.
He's literally playing the Mario Minecraft mod. It looks like right now.
He's doing what I do. See, I look at Liam's stream and I'm like, I want to be a better streamer. How do I make my stream more like Liam's stream?
Yeah, you just have to pixel. Cali.
So Gothic hit a ledge grab at the beginning of it and missed lava boost. He still makes early Ellies, which means he only loses about 7 to 8 seconds instead of the full 15. But he has a worse ending setup. Cali burning.
Cali did not do so hot there. He was a little wiggly wobbly, and Gothic is kind of
also wibbly wobbly.
Yeah, got a lot of wiggling wobbly. And that's what the irony is.
If Frostbite
they're doing the lava boost, but they can't get the ending. It sucks.
If Frostbite can get lava boost cycle right here, that will be very nice for him. Make up 8 seconds on Gothic and have a clean ending. He'll be making up time on both runners.
Yeah, I believe. Let's see Frostbite. He's gonna go for
that's looking good. That's really looking clean. Easy lava boost from him. Then if he gets this clean ending right here,
this ending can be deceptively hard too. I know. So here we go.
And
pretty good angle.
That's still not bad. That's still not bad.
Still pretty good. I'll give him a round of applause. Good shit. Well done.
So no missed throws. That's always nice.
Yeah, so
Cali and Gothic pretty damn close here. We got 26-18 Fire Sea exit from Cali, which is clear 49 pace. We got a 26. Gothic splits did not split, but 26 2x from Gothic, also 49 pace. And Frostbite's not too far behind.
No, it's an exciting race so far. I mean, it is really neck and neck. One medium-sized mistake can really change the tide. So I'm excited to see what happens, particularly in something like Wet Dry World 100, where it's going to be so movement heavy. And I think that's where you can see the separation between maybe a 48 and a 49 runner.
Yeah. And RNG heavy too.
Yeah,
Wet
I
Dry
hate that.
World 100 can just, that Skeeter could just be like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, seriously, and that is actually can be quite costly when I was practicing.
These triple jump wall kicks are very tough, and I've been seeing a lot of runners fail them recently. Callie goes for both of them. Top of the town's a lot scarier. You save less time and lose more time if you make a mistake on top of the town. Callie still just full sending it. I think all three of these runners are going to go for both triple jump wall kicks here.
That's very exciting. And here goes. Callie's going to start his 100 coin. Let's hope the RNG gods bless his run.
Come on, Skeeter.
Out the Skeeter and the coin RNG so far, pretty okay start.
We have all three runners doing Wet Dry World 100 at the
Frostbite
same time.
missed the coin already, which you hate to do in the
He
beginning.
might be able to make it on the way back. It looked like it was going the right way. Yep, there it is, right in his path.
perfect.
No!
Oh, Nick V, dude, why every time, dude? Why do you
All you had
keep
to do was
saying
grab
dude? It's Nick V, dude. You're a sorcerer.
Oh my god.
There's no way. Are you kidding me?
I couldn't rehearse this if I wanted to, man.
You're literally casting hex. Unbelievable. Well, good. Frostbite just taking a yup shock, and Gothic is on the tail of getting shocked, but narrowly avoids it.
Yeah, they're like synced right now. Gothic has a whole star lead ahead of Frostbite, and Callie's heading.
Yes. Good point out.
But looking still pretty darn close heading upstairs, coming out of one of the most RNG heavy stars in the entire game.
For sure, Gothic taking 3 punches to the chuck, yeah, deserved. Beat that guy up.
Hell
Ruins
yeah.
a lot of runs. Hate
Dude,
that stupid
that's for
bomb
the
or
homie
whatever it is.
JQ.
Yeah, did JQ get chucked? Oh no.
Oh, I have some clips to share with you, Squeaks. Several
no.
clips.
How unlucky. Well, good. Gothic, Frost, and Callie, pretty good 100.
Yeah, yeah, nice.
Nothing too insane, but
And we
nothing
see
too bad.
Callie going for his second triple jump wall kick. Odd that he separates them with 100 coins. I personally like to do the same. If the same strats used more than once, I like to just do it all at once.
Makes sense. Yeah, interesting. I wonder why that is.
Both Callie and Gothic deciding to separate him with Wet Dry World and 100 in the middle. But they both get both triple jump wall kicks, and Frost hits his. So this is clean Wet Dry World action so far.
Yeah, it's great. You're happy to see it. They're hitting the strats. Ooh, Frostbite taking a little fall there, but nothing too bad. But once again, you can't be making these small mistakes, especially when you're behind.
Yeah, he needs to be making up time. He needs to have a really clean... And right now, Callie and Gothic are just not giving him any room to breathe.
No. Yeah, that's why, one of those deaths can really be the nail in the coffin. But we'll see. I believe. What in chat if you believe in Frost? I certainly do.
We see both runners getting shocking arrow lifts, not something we've seen from every runner recently. Chip forgot that star last time. Yeah. So I'm glad the runners have remembered all the Wet Dry World route.
Yes, they didn't forget anything. And here we go, secrets. It looks, Callie has like a weird angle here. Oh, it looks pretty
It's
good.
working.
Actually.
It's working.
Yeah, it looks, I don't know, some of those early cam setups look crazy.
Gothic also getting a clean... That beach is the hardest part of this star.
Yeah.
That's too clean.
That was really good. Dude, it's crazy because the division between them stays consistent, which shows like the individual runners just ironing out their strats. Like, it's like, look at the difference. They've had this, like, Callie's had the same lead for the past like 15 minutes, which is wild. That just shows a level of consistency. Oh, and Callie, god damn it, dude.
Oddball.
Callie taking a bomb.
That's not too bad. That's just a really weird bonk. That's one of those things where you're like, what? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, what the fuck, man? All right, well, good. Callie gets the clip and Gothic gets the clip, even though he collected a little too much dust there, but we love to see it. The lead being a little more narrow, but a lead nonetheless.
Yeah, and
which you
Frost
love to
is
see.
coming close behind. I think Secrets is definitely the hardest star in THI, the most frustrating and tilting star. So the fact that all three runners got it pretty cleanly is nice. Frostbite's
Definitely.
he's like a little bit behind, because if I'm Gothic or Callie, it's like I don't need first place, I need second place. Second place moves on just as well. But Frost isn't giving you any leeway. Like, you can't think, oh, I'm safe. I can go for safer strats. I can kind of relax. Like, no, Frost is on your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really like one of those things where you don't want to be caught behind, because it doesn't, like, if I was a runner, I don't give a shit about first or second. I just don't want to be third. And you got not a bad runner chasing you, you know? So you have no room to breathe, really. So there's a lot of mental game going on, especially with one person being eliminated out of these three.
Yeah, Callie showing off the reverse piranha plant order. Slightly harder, saves 1 frame. One frame faster.
I'm telling you, dude, the TikTok strats, it's affecting all of these runners' brains. It's some severe brain rot. For 1 frame, give me a break. He just wants an easy, right?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all he's doing it for.
All right, so TTM, definitely the destroyer of 70 pace.
Oh, Callie.
So this log wall kick is one of the also big deciding factors going into the end of the run. These log wall kicks, I've said this before, that log can smell fear. It gets into your brain. That log can see into your brain, and it knows if you fear it, it will screw you over.
That log absolutely is a freaking bozo. I don't give a shit. Dude, even like the angle looked good with Callie and he just fell off. It makes no sense. It's absolute trash.
So frustrating. And it's such a big time loss. That's like over 10 seconds lost because Callie jumped a little too high. A little too high.
It's just so stupid. I feel for it. But I think that might have been I mean, who's in the lead now? It's still
Gothic.
Callie, but by... You think so?
Oh wait, no, because Callie went for
different
box
star.
star. Yeah.
Yes.
Gothic is definitely in the lead now. He got both log wall kicks off, which is very nice for him. Very comfy. That's like the scariest part of TTM. Frost, no!
Frost,
Don't get tilted, Frost. Come on, you got the
it.
It sucks, but it's not that bad of a mistake. You can't get tilted. You're still in this.
Guys, one in chat for Frostbite. I still believe. I know he can do it. It's just now his biggest enemy is going to be his brain.
Yeah.
Absolutely, he can come back.
This
it is
is
still within the margin.
We have seen much bigger comebacks than this. Like, this is not even that bad. They're in the same stage. Like,
having some errors here on the red, but is able
Gothic
to back it up.
also struggled with reds.
Yeah, it is.
And
it's
now
getting close.
They're
I'm
getting
clenching.
a lot closer.
All right, here we go. Frostbite. Hopefully, it doesn't mess this up, because this could be the nail in the coffin. Right on the edge, almost falling off.
He's
there.
fine. Easy.
He's
planned.
totally fine.
Planned
no
out.
copium needed. Nice. That's definitely.
Yeah,
perfect.
we're seeing Frostbite. He's still like 30 seconds, and 30 seconds is a miss, like a death on Lakitu bounce. A fall in TTC 100, a fall on the bits, triple jump wall kick, 2 missed throws. Like, there's so many little things.
Absolutely.
A snowman's head screwing you over, a death in HMC, breaking the box. I could keep on going on and on.
Yeah, seriously. And that's not even counting the little mistakes.
Yeah, so
we'll
Gothic
see.
going for Bless, he misses the
Doesn't get it.
wall kick.
You know what? It's not worth it. I'm gonna say it. It's not worth it.
It's nice. It's nice because you'll never lose a run to Bless. It'll never kill. It's 3 seconds lost over the normal strat if you miss Bless. It's like, that's never gonna kill your run.
But still, it's just not worth it.
But it looks cool, dude.
Oh, I guess you're right. It is, once again, for the appeasement of others.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see
cool.
Frostbite's reds. I mean, you make a mistake here, and it can be actually quite time-consuming. Oh, this looks pretty good. Pretty good by Frost, actually. Pretty clean. Here we go. Snowman's head from Gothic. He gets it. Beautiful.
Nice.
Let's see if Callie can follow it up. Nice approach. Good angle. He gets it with fucking ease. With ease.
That was
It
clean.
didn't look like they
That was very
struggled at
clean.
all. Nah, I'm a little nervous for Frostbite.
I definitely don't think it's even close to being over with Tippy on the way. If Frost just clutches out a clean Tippy, I mean, most likely, I think after Snowman's Head, the rest of SL and HMC is not particularly scary. I think the runners probably feel pretty confident are not going to have too many issues. At this point, I think the path to Tippy is pretty clear.
All right, can we get some praises for Frostbite Snowman's Head? Please. Let's blesseth the run. This is absolutely necessary. A fall here might just do it for him.
He's got this. Wall kick. Side flip.
Beautiful.
Ooh!
Beautiful from Frostbite. Well done, and he's still in the race.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So at this point, like I said, the path to Tippy should be mostly clean. Maybe a missed Mips could matter. Past that,
What about box jump, Nick? Do you think that's something that people struggle with at this level, or no?
I think it's another one of those strats where, like, if you miss it, like the first time you're going through it, you have so many backups. You can back it up with Christmas Miracle. You can back it up with Emergency Exit. It's not too stressful. Most of these runners are probably pretty confident on it, but you miss the first one, you have less backups, you accidentally break the box. Oh shit, what do I do? Like, it's like one of those things that,
Yeah.
once you mess it up, it's in your head and it starts getting worse and worse. But if you hit it first try, it's not too bad.
For sure. Well, everyone would hope they hit it first try, and we're gonna see. Hopefully, Mips is in a good mood today. Had a sandwich or something to slow him down, but
He's feeling
we're gonna see
groggy.
for Gothic. Yeah, we'll see if he's awake. He had his morning coffee, because this is actually so annoying. Honestly, I hate
Punch
this.
grab.
Oh,
Nice punch
please,
grab.
swag. That was sick. Here we go, Callie, going for the same rabbit. Hopefully, in a good attitude. Gets it. No punch grab though for weird.
Yeah, the
That's
punch
kinda-
grab is a little bit more
kinda
difficult,
cringe.
but saves about 1 second. Get up animation, real cringe.
Oh, Frostbite getting ice blasted.
Oh, come on! Just die. Where did that
There we
bully?
go. There we go. It's like a Dark Souls boss.
Aw.
Here we go.
Yeah, Frost
see
needs
the
to,
box
to
jump.
stop making those mistakes. He needs to catch up quick. He needs to have a very clean Tippy at this point.
It's still possible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Again,
Let's
there's
see.
so much just
Gothic's-
happened in Tippy.
Let's see Gothic's box jump. That looks
Easy.
pretty good. That looks pretty
Easy.
good. All right. Nice. Right on the star.
No problem. No
All
problem.
right, let's see if Callie can follow suit. No pressure, Callie. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. That's good. God, I hate these guys.
Oh, Frost. Oh, okay. Frost misses Mips, but backs it up very cleanly. Chases him towards HMC. Catches him first try. That lost less than a second. I guarantee it. Less than a second.
Yeah. Intentional, some might say. Nothing's a mistake.
We're seeing left side from Gothic. Nice.
I feel like the rest of the HMC stars are absolutely snoozers. The one thing though is the boulder.
Yeah,
I just
Trollder
can't
sucks.
stand it. Yeah, but everything else
I
is
think
like,
at this level, like, Trollder sucks, but, like, they're all going to react decently to it. Christmas
Yeah.
Miracle, typically they're all going to hit the button. Emergency Exit, you usually don't see deaths.
the
yeah,
one
like-
thing is like the death plane. But
The
that's,
death play, yeah. HMC is definitely like the calm before the storm, you know? Like,
Absolutely.
This is the last
Everyone can
split.
inhale.
Yeah. All
Before they
right.
go crazy.
Before Rainbow Ride kicks you in the balls.
Yeah, seriously. And I've seen a lot of the NICV tourneys. A lot of the runners have lost, a lot of the runners have lost their runs in Rainbow Ride. It's been the run killer.
Yes.
for the tourney,
all the
at
way
least.
from the qualifiers into the bracket. I mean, I was watching the qualifiers. I was watching everyone's runs, and it's a tremendous amount lose it to Rainbow Ride, and in the races, a tremendous amount lose their lead to Rainbow Ride. Easily like the most like volatile stage, I think. TDC's rough, but it feels more consistent. There's something about Rainbow Ride, man. There's just something about it. I was talking about this a little bit earlier. Like it's hard. Rainbow Ride isn't the most mechanically difficult stage, but if you make that one mess up, that one bonk, that one thing, like you die a lot of the times. You
That's a good
die.
point.
You bonk off and you can't get the backup. Like your camera's messed up. You're eating lag, or you're gotta go for a different start. Like this, like
Really
Rainbow
good point.
Ride,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
screws you.
Even like the easy stars, like if you fall off or something, you can absolutely, even just backing it up, you at least 9 seconds.
Breeze is the easy star. You can easily bonk on the swing and just die.
Yeah. Or like even if you back it up, it sucks ass.
Yeah, so-
it's not that fast.
We're seeing Gothic head into Tippy. He has a 48:51 best possible time right now. So
I need
Gothic's
everyone to rage for these
Gothic's
fellas.
run is looking real nice. The best tournament time so far is a 49:21 by Deku Dude, and beating that would be real confidence boosting.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Lag 2 jump is a real ass clencher, but Gothic does the beginning
Making it
pretty
look
well.
easy.
I know, seriously, not even a sweat whatsoever.
Oh, he doesn't go for the wall kick ending. A little safer. Respect it.
And Callie, well done as well.
Nice.
Spamming B easy. God damn, dude. I hate these people, I swear to God. But,
And
yeah,
he
good.
goes for the wall kicks. Easy. Love to see it.
All right, well, Frostbite's gonna, at this point, I'm gonna say, Frostbite's going to have to rely on Callie or Gothic making a mistake.
Yeah,
There's
unfortunately,
no
like
movement thing that can fix him or like can
yeah,
catch him
you're
up
kind
rather.
of right. He can't just like micro like strat his way ahead. He can't
For
just like
sure.
make up time on little things. He has to play super well, super consistently, and just not really think about the other racers. I think that's the best thing. If you know you're behind, don't think about it. Don't
Yeah,
think about
don't
the other
look at
racers.
the stream.
Don't.
Just do the best as if you were on PB pace.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but Callie and Gothic doing pretty well on the Reds. Frostbite's Lakitu jump is beautiful as well. Well done by Frostbite. And let's see if he goes for the pro ending here with the wall kicks. Ooh,
Okay, he
does
grabs it. I believe Gothic just hit pro triangles. Really nice. Also, like the other really scary strat in Rainbow Ride, if you're going for it. We see Callie
Callie's
going
going for it too. How much time does that save?
About 3 seconds, I believe. Yeah, about 3 full seconds.
That's definitely worth it then.
It's a large time save for
Yeah.
sure.
It's scary though. I've seen a lot of people die on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, Frostbite going for some Reds. Really no room for error for Frostbite. Sorry to say to all the oneers, but oh, and just as I said that, a small setback, which he backs up pretty well. Honestly, like that's
Gothic?
the ideal backup.
Gothic just golded Rainbow Ride.
No.
249 Rainbow Ride. You know, has a
Uh-oh.
48.50 best possible time.
Uh-oh. That's actually fucking sick.
That's
During a
dude.
race at such a high level is I'm terrified. A
Gothic,
force to be reckoned
Gothic
with.
is scary. Like, if I'm in the tournament, I'm like, oh, Gothic went out first round. It's not that bad. I guess he's not as scary as I thought. And I see him
Who's
tearing
this?
through losers bracket. 48 pace in the first race, 48 pace in the second race. Fuck me, dude.
Jesus, dude. No, Frostbite taking a death in Rainbow Ride. I wasn't sure what happened, but that's really unfortunate here. At this stage in the race, that is tough. That is really tough.
That is really tough, unfortunately. Gothic not having the cleanest TTC 100 right now.
Gee, I hate one mistake here actually can be so costly,
Yes.
especially with these 100 coins. Like the stages are so long, the stars are so long that you can lose so much time with a late death. And in TTC 100, you can literally die anywhere.
Mhm.
So it's a real ass clencher once again from Gothic. But
Oh, yeah.
let's see. Let's see how he ends it.
Little struggle at the beginning, but that second half was really clean.
Yeah, definitely. Doesn't miss any coins.
No,
Moving like an
man.
absolute
Oh, man.
professional. That is beautiful from Gothic. You love to see it. And let's see if Callie can follow suit. Now that you see what it looks like when it's done really well, let's see if Callie can do the same thing. Here we go. No invisible. Doesn't miss any coins, and an excellent execution from Callie as well. love to see
Ooh,
that.
beautiful. And the nice, I love the side flip ending. You gotta love that. That's the nice thing about the safety red. If you get the safety red, it loses about 2 seconds, but you're able to full send it on those coin boxes, and you can just get the side flip ending. I hate that ending.
Callie, careful. He gets it. Yeah, I hate that ending too. don't go for the
Unfortunately, Frost was probably really hoping for a fall on TTC 100. Flippy's mistakes is really what we're looking at now. If either Gothic or Callie just like clusterfuck on Flippies.
It's possible. I mean, even a death late in bits can be what Frostbite needs to at least be somewhat closer.
Yeah.
It's not over for Frostbite.
No.
I truly believe it. One in chat for Frostbite. Absolutely not over. Callie. Not. You know, it's interesting. Callie could have really tried. I don't think he was too high on the wall, but I think he might have been able to get the wall kick. Maybe he didn't want to risk it. I think that was sort of an on-the-fly decision.
Yeah, possibly.
I think he was like, fuck
possibly.
that. On the ground, start this over. I might be a little too low, but I think that's smart in a race environment. Like, just fuck it. Just don't
Especially
take a death.
TTC. Like you're at this point, if you're watching the stream, you're like, I have a little bit of a lead. It's TTC. Don't fall. Just don't fall. Like you just don't want to fall.
Yeah, seriously. Like, don't be cringe is what plays in all. I'm sure, at least in my mind, like, just don't be cringe. You can make those little mistakes, but don't do something so fucking bad.
Gothic gets a nice, clean flippies. He gets all 3 flippies. Really nice. Oh, one thing we didn't even mention: all 3 of these runners do toad early, so all 3 of these runners are synced up in TikTok clock.
That's awesome. Makes it really easy to see who's ahead. Perfect. Nice execution. Callie doing pretty well here on TTC.
Yes, we get. Oh, Interesting pole grab. Okay, resetting.
Uh-oh. Oh, Frostbite takes a tumble as well on that star, which can be a little bit annoying.
Ooh.
Gothic gets a firstie.
Yeah,
That's
nice
a
clean
hit.
firstie right into the cage.
Frostbite having a little trouble as well on that cage, but gets it eventually.
We see Callie doing moving bars now too.
You think these runners are going to go for moving reds, or are they cowards?
I've seen Callie do moving reds before. Oh my
No.
god, what was that ending? What did Callie
Callie's
just try to do?
Callie's literally the Leonardo DiCaprio and Da Vinci of Mario. He was crafting the meta live on the NICV tournament.
I've never seen that before. That would have been crazy.
I could hear him giggling, I bet. I wish he didn't mess it up. I want to see what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, it looked like he was going for a wall kick on that second moving bar. A slide off the first one to make Mario in the air, to then wall kick off the second one and get into the cage, which is just like, what the hell?
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, this shit's crazy. Gothic's gonna be the first one to go into bits. Pretty good. Let's see if his
49.06 best possible time. He still has a chance to get the best race time in the entire tournament so far.
Let's take a look. Let's see how he does.
Which is nice. Right now, Dekudu's looking kind of unbeatable in this tournament. So someone beating his best time would be really nice. Like
So
really
far,
good
so
confidence.
Misses a double jump in the beginning, which is interesting. Maybe not wanting to play it so close to the crack, but I doubt that was intentional.
No, it's not too bad. He misses Monomo. It's about 1 second time loss because of the cycle on that carousel. So, whatever. This is a big deal. Okay. He lands.
Don't fall.
He lands. Okay, he got it. He got it.
That was scary. Holy shit.
No! The carousel! No. He's okay.
Okay,
He's okay.
He's okay.
Okay.
Well, looks like Frostbite has left.
Yeah,
which is-
unfortunately, Frostbite is probably. Unfortunately, we were watching bits, so we did not see what happened. I think he probably fell on TTC 100 or something of the sorts, and this decided to call it. We still got right here. We got a race for first place. Callie in the pipe. We've been seeing Callie and Gothic going back and forth. Callie lost. I think
If Callie pulls it off, Gothic has been in the lead for all of Tippy, right?
Oh, he got the tail storage. That's a miss. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Callie.
Gothic's in the lead now. If he hits this, okay. This is big. Going into the next race, you want to know you can beat your opponent. Oh, Gothic with a Joe Biden throw.
Excuse me. Nick pulling out all the political statements here. My god. Gothic missing the throw. Once again, another Joe Biden throw that's stated on the Nick V tournament. My god.
Callie wins! We're
That's
too
it?
fucking distracted. Callie wins!
Callie wins. It's like Joe Biden.
Oh. That was a booty clencher. And this is a first for the Nick V70. 2 runners get a 49. 49.43 from Callie and a 49.53 from Gothic. 2 49s in the same race. Jeez.
Pretty amazing.
GG. Let's get some claps. All right, Callie. What do you think? How was that race? What's going through your head?
That was a 49. Dang.
Cool.
Bonked off the box and Sky did a. Who does that?
That was pretty funny.
TTC, Callie, on the
Moving
in the
bars.
box. Yeah.
That moving bars movement was very cool. I haven't seen you do that before.
It was a strat I used to do. I just kind of Hail Married it. It's been months.
It looked crazy. I mean, you failed it, but it looked crazy still.
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel about going into losers semifinals versus Chip Groove and Horror?
Oh, it's gonna be exciting.
You sound very excited.
What do you think?
Just, like, thinking
go ahead,
of the
Callie.
time losses, dude. I'm about a PB after this. Hold up.
Did you watch were you like watching Callie? Because it was so back
Yeah.
and forth between you and Gothic throughout like the whole thing. And like Gothic was ahead throughout almost all of Tippy, and then that one pretty big mistake in Bits is where you caught up. Were you sort of playing it versus Gothic, or were you playing it to proceed to the next round?
I don't even know. I'll be honest. I was just playing the game, did like flu state, I guess.
That's probably the
Felt
best way
pretty
to
good.
play.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's why you played so well overall. All right, Gothic, congratulations.
Yep.
How you feeling?
I mean, I can't complain really.
It's hard to complain with a
Especially,
49.
I got a 49 with that bits and missing like class like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tough beginning. Tough beginning. I
Yeah,
was gonna say.
you
You
were-
pulled it back.
I think it's really nice because you were telling me before the race, like, you feel like you need a good womp so that you feel confident going into the rest of the race. And you didn't necessarily get a great womps, but damn, did you have a great rest of the race.
Yeah, dude, like I legit just played so well for so much of that. It was insane.
Yeah,
And
I think
remember,
it's-
you gold
it's
Rainbow
really-
Ride, which is unbelievable in a race.
Fucking ridiculous,
I-
especially with like the safe pole grab as well.
It's totally possible with a better womp set of better bits. That could have been low 49, 48, possibly.
100% of 48.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it was 49 OX, best possible going into bits, and my gold is bad, so.
yeah, so you have definitely had some crazy paces going into the end game, and then like both of you said, like you both had some big time losses and some stuff, but to be able to have these bad time losses and bounce back and still 49, like that's nice.
Yeah, I feel good about self 49ing with that.
Frostbite, do you have a? How you feeling, Frostbite? You have anything you want to say about that run?
No, not really. Just a bunch of stupid mistakes, but
It was.
they both got pretty good times, so probably wasn't gonna win anyway. So it's all right.
It's tough. I think you definitely had a good chance. You guys were all incredibly close throughout the first
I did
half.
not feel comfortable.
Yeah,
I did
throughout
not feel
the
comfortable
whole
with anyone.
first half. You had that bully death, which really sucked, and then a few little mistakes in TTM. But you definitely held it up. We got to get a round of applause for Frostbite. Thank you so much for coming out here and competing. You did amazing. Like I said, I mean, that's 9th place out of 70 entrants in the tournament in an incredibly stacked bracket, making it all the way to losers quarterfinals. Like, that's GG, dude. GG.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. And you were keeping up, I mean, especially throughout. And Gothic and Callie gave you no room to breathe.
No.
I think it was like ever since that
Yeah.
early death, you were just on their tail and you did catch up. You were keeping it close. And it was like definitely apparent that Gothic and Callie had to continue playing kind of out of their mind. Otherwise, they would have Frostbite breathing down their neck. So it was really cool to see that you kept it close.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even ask. Gothic, how are you feeling about going up against a Chip and Horror in the next round?
I mean, it really could be anyone's. Like, it really could be. They just need to do what they did today. Next race too.
Easy.
Happy.
Yep. All right. Please follow all of these racers. Again, I say it every time, but it's just still so true. They're just amazing runners. Callie on the 120 grind. You can see quality stream already, as you can tell from the layout. He's recently got 141 and is pushing for farther. Gothic also has a 141 and 120 to insane times. Frostbite is definitely on the cusp of a massive PB. In either category he does, for sure. Very great times in both categories, so I definitely keep an eye out for all three of these runners. Please do. Do any of the runners have anything they want to say before you head off?
GG's.
GG's.
All right, thank you all so much for competing. You all did amazing. Of course, I cannot forget the incredibly handsome and talented Squeaks. Also amazing 70-star runner. I mean, people make the jokes, people make the memes, but you're getting damn good, Squeaks. You're getting damn good. You're gonna come up on that 49.
I'm coming for that PB, Nick. I'm coming for that PB. No one's safe.
I gotta be careful, dude. If I screw, I'm throwing a tournament. I don't need a grind. Squeaks is gonna come for my ass.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I'm grinding while you're, running tournaments and stuff. And also, big shout out to Nick V. Anyone putting a Mario tournament is a hero,
Oh,
and
thank
Nick's
you.
doing an amazing job. And we love Nick. So awesome, good shit. You're doing great. Keep it up. Keep doing these tourneys. They're really good, and it makes everyone come together in a very solo speedrunning game. So
Yeah,
big ups
thank
to you all.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Well, I think that's all of it for today. After 2 races, I'm gonna chill out. I'm not doing PB attempts, man. We can look at the losers bracket real quick. We see I'm going to be scheduling the loser semis very quickly after this race. I'm hoping to aim for the next like Wednesday. I'm hoping to aim for, but I gotta check with all the runners, make sure their availability is lined up, and make sure it works with everybody. Hopefully that's gonna be getting done soon, and then hopefully we can move into winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals next weekend. Hoping to get this tourney wrapped up in this next week. Thank you all so much for watching. It has been a tremendous pleasure. And oops, how do I turn off graphics so you don't see my my desktop?
Gotta clean up that desktop.
Hey, listen. All right. Well, that's all I gotta say. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great time. I'll see you later, Squeaks. Thank you very much for coming with commentary. It was a great time.
My pleasure. Thank you. Take care. Bye, everybody.
Peace out. All right. I am going to find someone to raid. I need to look at the directory. That was an insane race. Thank you guys so much for watching. Ooh, we raiding. Oh, thank you so much, Tacos. I appreciate it. I'm trying my hardest to put on a good show. Oh, thanks, Fluffy Bun. I appreciate that. I'm glad you have that strong confidence in me. Thank you, Day. You guys are so sweet. I can't stand this like overwhelming support. You guys just saying all these nice things. You're okay. I guess that was cool. Here to lurk. Just these things keep me going. These things keep me going. Nah, but thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. All right, we got Nicholas doing 70-star runs, but Callie might be doing more. But I also rated Callie after last time. But also Callie was like in the race, so like I don't mind rating him. I think Callie's going for more attempts. Yeah, you're right, Day. I should run a Final Fantasy X tournament. That'd be super interesting to watch, right? 10-hour runs every day. I feel like there's not as many people running Mario 64 right now. All right, Callie or Nicholas? Callie or Nicholas? Who wants to should we do Callie or Nicholas? Subathon tourney. All right, I see Nicholas. We're ready, Nicholas. Nicholas is an amazing 70-star runner and in winners finals of the tourney. He has made it all the way to winners finals. So definitely go give him a watch, give him a follow. And thank you all so much for watching. I will get the next race scheduled out soon. Follow my Twitter for updates on the tournament. You can also join my Discord. That's not how you spell Discord. Discord, not Discord. And also join the tournament Discord. That's all places you could get really good updates on what's going on and when the next race is. I'm hoping to shoot for Wednesday, but I gotta talk to the racers, making sure that's okay with everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all greatly. The support has been amazing. Like, we've had so many donations. I missed Beeve's $50 donation. God damn. Thank you, Beeve. I'm so sorry I missed that. Thank you so much, Beeve, for the $50 dono to the tourney again. Oh my God, Beeve is putting so much support for this tournament. Thank you all so much, and I will see you later this week. I love you all.